moment to address the title. In this video, I will be talking about me and an interaction with another light skinned person. And so I just want to just give people the space to just get away from this conversation if they're not interested in having it or just being a part of it. Because again, I do think that being a light skinned person, I can cause harm with just literally saying a thing. And so I just want to be candid that I don't want to say a thing that's weird or off putting, but I also want to be candid that I don't always be knowing. So I feel like in this conversation that I'm about to have with you, I'm about to talk about just, feels, vibes, things. But before I get into all of that, I feel like my energy is to just address um, the the most happiest things, the most amazing things, because I feel like I'd like to be the person that tries to just connect everything in a way that it does. I just don't want to start off with the bullshit. You know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to say. What up, Mina? But I feel like I do want to start off with accountability and say that I was supposed to go to the post office tonight, and bitch, that is not happening. Like, it's just not realistic. Like, I had to soak my feet, and now I'm about to eat some soup. I'm off on Saturday though. Saturday is realistic for me. Saturday is realistic for me, and so my bad for letting folks down. That was not my intention, but it is what happened. So I want to focus on the impact, and so if folks want to just let me know how they feel about that. If folks want to get, just some extra perks, let me know, because there are things that we can definitely negotiate, because I definitely want to be someone that can be flexible, because I do need folks to be flexible with me. So I'm definitely trying to be mindful about how I can move, because again, there's times where I literally cannot move and my feet are hurting bad as fuck. I today was thrown into my shift. The white lady that works at my job, she called out twice now. Like when I was training yesterday, she called out. Today, she came in and then said bye. And I feel like it's impacting how I'm being trained, which really sucks. Cause like I really wish that I was getting good training. Thank you. I honestly I looked amazing today. I got so many compliments. Like honestly, I felt so bomb. I really wish I was still wearing the outfit that I was wearing earlier, but bitch, it's the way, bitch. First of all, oh my god. Well, fifth of all, someone that's like supported me for a long time and they watch my videos offered to send me a care package like earlier in the summer. But bitch, I was going through all types of shenanigans, and then the shenanigans, they shenaned again. And so by the time me and her actually reconnected, it was like literally I was working this job. And so because I work in like an office, like a business casual, like a what is it? Office casual, business casual setting, where like you don't have to wear a button up. You can just wear something really cute. Like I feel like it's really church. It's like whatever you can wear at church, you can wear there. And so I'm gonna be real with you. I feel like most of my clothes are just like slut clothes. Like I wear clothes. Like I feel like for me, when I think about clothing, I think about how I have to cover my titties or else I'll go to jail, and I have to cover my pussy and my booty or else I'll go to jail. And I feel like that's the main thing I think about. I think about I have to cover certain things or else I'll go to jail. Um, Greyhounds, honestly, I am trans, but I just wanna say this right now. If you see somebody on a video and the video title isn't, or the live title isn't, let's talk about being trans. Let's just like hold that, like maybe just go look at that person's channel and see if they have any conversations about being trans. Let's go do that. I feel like even as a trans person, it is a weird thing personally to come into a live and just ask one if they're trans. I just feel like I just want folks to know that. Just moving forward, I just want to put that out there. I'm not offended personally, but I just have to say for the folks that are not me, that are out there, that exist, it's really frustrating because again, we're not all trying to sit here and talk about our experiences being trans. No, no, here's the thing. I'm not mad at you and I don't feel no type of way. But I just want to put it out there that like I just feel like if people are not talking about their transness like right in the moment, like let's just give them a moment. Like let's just stay on topic. That's just how I feel. I know I don't know you. I know you're a new person. But I just want to say like it's a jarring thing. If someone's not talking about their transition, not talking about gender, it's a jarring thing to just bring up. I also want to say that people who look like me or look close to me or who may share, a larger nostril, ellipses, multiple lips, more than one lip. Yeah. I'm wanting to clock this because I feel like I'm noticing a lot of anti-blackness disguised as transphobia, and transphobia is anti-blackness. They are linked, but it's the way that a lot of black women have been uplifting, that they have been just been terrorized by people, especially when they're in natural state. I feel like that's another thing to uplift, that people think people are trans when they're wearing their natural hair, when they're, again, when their voice isn't lilted. I want y'all to do some research. I really do. I pray y'all do some research. But again, I'm not trying to drag anybody for asking questions about transness. If I was open to doing that, that would be an appropriate thing to be asking. But I'm not open. I just feel like I'm not really talking about my transness in this moment. I may want to talk about it at some point, but I just want to say that it's never making sense to ask someone if they're transgender in a live. It's never making sense. Because again, if that person wants to talk about being trans, they will. Like, if they want to talk about it, they will. But my thought process is, I'm not talking about being trans. But I also want to say that, like I said, I feel like it really depends on what I'm doing and where I'm at. And then people are like, "Are you trans?" And really, they're just being anti-black, and it's just awkward. It's like, I feel like it's an awkward thing to notice people being anti-black, and people also thinking that it's simply transphobia, and it's like, no, it's not. It's not just that. And I've noticed that a lot. It's very weird. Whoa, my bagels! Bitch, I'm making a bagel. And I got a broccoli cheddar soup. I'm so fucking hungry, bitch. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's the way I'm about to eat. It's the way I'm about to eat. It's the way I'm about to eat. Oh my god, bitch. I cannot fucking wait. Okay, Armenian people can be trans. Let's just move on. Okay, because again, here it's the way that when you're trans, people always want to ask a trans, and not every trans person want to educate you. I just want to put that up there right now. Some of y'all just, y'all are annoying us, and we don't want to talk to you. Like I feel like that's the thing. I feel like that's really the thing. Some of y'all are annoying. With that being said, also, bitch, I said this when I first got here. In this video, I will be bringing up light skin foolishness, silly things that may not mean anything to anybody else. But I just want to preface that if you're not interested in hearing a light skinned person being annoying, you may want to dip. So what up, Alexandria? Thank you so much. So with that being said, before I get into it any further, one of my homies that I met off the internet sent me a care package of business casual clothing. And honestly, bitch, I wish I had the energy to show you the stuff that she sent me, because she really sent me some royalties. Like, bitch, it's the way I'm about to be looking like a 90s dream. Like, I'm crying. Like, her style. Like, honestly, I cannot wait. I cannot wait. I don't want to be a weirdo and, like, tag her and be like, styled by Heather, but she really did give. Like, there's this, oh my God, bitch. I feel like I'm gonna get the energy at some point. I'm gonna get the energy at some point. I'm gonna smoke some of this weed. I'm smoking some Rainbow Runs tonight. It's my favorite strain. Well, one of them, but I really like it because it has like psychedelic properties. I want to show the clothes. They're cute. What up, coffee? But thank y'all for being sweet. With that being said, though, shout out to Heather. Heather, honestly, like, I love you, bitch. Like, I want to cry. I want to cry. Oh, I don't want to cry. But, bitch, honestly, because literally, I've been looking so fucking sexy at work. I've been looking amazing at work. Like, bitches have been really giving me so much at work. Like, I've been really looking a bomb. And honestly, when I first started, I was worried I was going to look redacted. I was so worried I was gonna look busted at work. And honestly, bitch, I have literally one pair of shoes, bitch. I have literally, well, I have two pairs of shoes, but one of them don't really count at work because they're fucking jelly platform fucking sandals. So I literally have one pair of shoes, and I fucking stole them from fucking Walmart, bitch. I literally took my sandals off and put them in the cart, and then put the new ones on and just walked out the store. And I was like, listen, if they jump on my back, I'm gonna shake and I'm gonna go, bitch. I was like, listen, if they jump on my back, I'm shaking and I'm running, bitch. Like, literally, that was all I could think. And low key, bitch, the shoes are, bitch. Walmart really hates people. Like Walmart, I don't even want to look into it too deeply to figure out who created it, but they're a hateful, demonic person. Bitch, honestly, if I ever go back to that Walmart, I'll be wearing a different wig and I'm gonna walk with a limp. Honestly, bitch, trust me. Trust me, when I be stealing, I already know next time I go here, I gotta put the wig on and I'm gonna spin it around. Okay, that's what I'm telling you. Once you go somewhere with the wig on regular, spin it around. And not go as Trent. I'm crying. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. My changing of my name Trent, that was still me, y'all. Like, let's not get goofy, okay? People who are trans think that they should have a trans name. It happens to the best of us, okay? That's why my name is Honeybee, bitch. Because honestly, at the end of the day, you can project on Honeybee all day, but all you can think is cute. It's cute. It's a cute name. I feel like when I came out with Trent, I was like, okay, I was trying to, you know what I mean? I was in my boy era. I was in my Rihanna R rated. You know what I mean? I was in my Rihanna rated R era. I really thought, you know what I mean? I was evolution. That's what I thought. Um, yo, it's the way they have a police just parked out front of Walmart. It's very off-putting. It's not cutesy. It's not demure. It's not mindful. It's very terrifying. But yeah, no, when I stole them shoes, the way that I yabba dabba dooed the fuck out of there, bitch, like I literally was like, cause, bitch. But it's the way that me and Dane be stealing together, bitch. I live for it. It's so funny, cause bitch, bitch, we went to the store the other day and we put some tomatoes in a bag. Why the fuck when we was leaving, I put the fucking spinach in the bag with the tomatoes and said, fuck it, and just weighed that shit like they was aromas. I was like, bitch, these tomatoes are spinach. That's how I feel. You always feel like you remember the 2012 button-up shirts you wore with a lapel and my side shave, simpler times. I'm crying. Listen again, I was not thinking about transness in the ways that I think about it now. At the time, I was like, oh, I've always felt more masculine. Like maybe this is a moment. And in retrospect, I'm agender. I really don't feel no gender. Asking if me and Dame made up is kind of crazy because I feel like I don't want to talk about the I feel like I'm not ready to break silence about what is happening right now. I just want to be candid. I haven't even told my bestie what's happening right now. It's a lot of things going on. On top of that, I got another eviction notice that said I got 30 more days. So baby, I don't want to block no blessing. I don't want to block no blessing. I don't want to talk about things, and you know what I mean? I did mention them. I probably did. 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 Again, 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 again. I don't want to talk about it too much. I don't talk about it too much. I just feel like the universe is really trying to bust it wide open for me right now, and I feel like I'm just gonna enjoy. I'm just gonna enjoy it. No, you're good. You're good. You're good. Yeah, no, we're not cool again, but I feel like a lot of things happened like in the last 48 hours. And again, I'm not trying to be dramatic, I promise y'all, but it's like how do I tell y'all that he sold some stocks and transferred like a large amount of wealth to me? How do I explain that to y'all? How do I bring that up to y'all? You know what I mean? Casually. You don't. You don't. So I'm letting it play out. I'm letting it play out. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm letting it play out. I'm a career woman now. I'm doing other things. I don't know what's happening next. I have a coat. I have a coat. My friend sent me a coat. Things are changing for me. That's all I know. That's all I know. But how do I tell y'all that? How do I bring that up casually? You don't bring that up casually. That's why I haven't said nothing because it's just like life is crazy. Life is crazy as hell. Motherfuckers be like they don't want to lose you. Motherfuckers be having stocks. That part, honestly, I was very shocked. I was like, wow, like, whoa, you know what I mean? Again. How would I know? How would I know? Yeah. Again, I know nothing. I know nothing. I just feel like I'm just going to let the universe bust it down, pop it, just break it down, just enjoy it. You know what I mean? But I will say this. I said in the last video, I love him. I'm down bad for him. I already said that. Yes, I'm a fool for him, bitch. Absolutely, like for sure. Like Again, y'all can clown me in the group chat. I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm over trying to defend my behavior. I feel like I'm gonna just let it rock. You know what I mean? I'm gonna let it rock. If I'm looking goofier than ever, yeah, Maxie, Pete, PJ, and all of them. Okay, bitch. And we're going to the Powerline concert. Sure are. Yes. I know. I know. Bitch, not Dithered. I thought your name was Dithered Meat for a moment, and I was about to be like, it's fine. Yeah, I'm goofy. I know. I know. I know. I know. I know. Again, I got another 30 days here too, so who knows, bitch. I just feel like I keep on getting second lives and shit. Another chance, another chance. And so I'm just gonna appreciate it and not do too much. Ooh, these bagels. Are you hungry? Okay. But yeah, no. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Look, listen, if I'm gonna be goofy, at least I look cute. Okay. But yeah, how was work? Bitch. Bitch, work? That is part of the light skin foolishness that I came here to talk to you about. So my last video, I had to delete it because there was some things mentioned. Nobody's in trouble. Everything's fine. But I just didn't want that live to stay up for security. With that being said, I don't even know how to bring this up now because it's all wild now. But thank you so much. Thank you so much. I did refresh it. I did refresh it. But babe, it's the way so many people complimented my look today. And I did a brown lip with a gloss. I did like a chocolate orange. Like a chocolate orange lip with a chocolate orange motherfucking, and I had like a sunflower yellow shirt on. Sweetie, I honestly look beautiful. I love y'all talking to each other and being cute. Y'all are so adorable. Thank you, thank you. And low key, my friend sent me this shirt. Like again, my friend sent me like a giant UPS box full of cute ass shit that's cozy and comfortable. I literally pray that when I'm eating this soup, my energy comes back, and I can actually show you this shit. I'm hoping that this weed hits me so I can show y'all. But no, like literally, the looks I'm about to be serving. Like, I'm so mad. Like, bitch, the thing about working, like, for real, like a for real job, you have no time to look cute and, like, take a picture. Like, I be looking cute as fuck. Have no time to take a pic. By the time I take a pic, it's the end of the day. I'm tired. How do y'all do it? Career woman. Career woman. Talk to me. Hear my cry. Also, I want to say thank y'all for hanging out with me. You went to the spa all day, Nubia. I love to hear that. Nubia, low key bitch. I gotta text you later because, as I said when I started the video, I had no energy to go to the motherfucking post office today. I just didn't have it. But I will have it ASAP. But it's only gonna benefit y'all. Well, it's gonna benefit both of us, bitch, because me resting is gonna be good for me. And y'all already know I love y'all. Um, but yeah, no, Nubia, I love to hear that. I love to hear you pampering yourself. That makes me so fucking happy, bitch. Yes, as you should. Yeah, bitch. Like, I worked today, motherfucker. I was supposed to work 10 to 6, bitch. I got off early and I still was dead. Because, like I said when I started, girl, I want to tell the whole tea and nothing with the tea. But, bitch, today was insane. The white girlie called out twice now. And it's giving, like, I have a new job. It's giving, fuck you. And that's fine. But, sweetie, I'm trying to get trained. So, you're fucking up my shit. And so I'm over here jumping in, like I'm over here answering phones, bitch. I don't even know how to answer phones yet. And I'm over here like, hi, welcome, blah blah blah. You know what I mean? And my boss is like, you're doing great, you're doing great. And like, she's hyping me, but I'm just kind of like, girl, but sweetie, I still need time to train. And like, I just feel like we're not. I just feel like me and Candace, the girlies that are new, we're just not getting what we need. And I want to cry because I feel like we really are bad bitches, and I feel like we really do deserve the best. But I do think that me and Candace, we are really on some like holistic thinkers type shit. Like her background is in like behavioral therapy. Like she was telling me about how she's been missing graduations of some high school students who she was working with to like get them ready for like social experiences that they just like were not, socialized to be a part of. Again, COVID really fucked up a lot of people who already were neurodivergent. And so she's such a compassionate soul. And me and her just be having combos that are real as fuck. Low key, me and her snuck out the hospital and smoked some weed. We were being bad today, low key, because girl, we like. Here's the thing, our day. Are you okay? Hello? Are you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Love you.
I love you too. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Y'all are shady. Y'all are gonna come for me. I feel it. I feel it. I don't care. Leave me alone. Leave me be. 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 I've done nothing. I've done nothing. Leave me be. Leave me be. It's true. It's true. Oh my god, this motherfucking. These bagels. Oh my fucking god. Yo. Bitch, you hear that? You hear that crunch? Bitch. Okay. So, getting back, actually, cause you know how you know when you want to eat something. Oh no. Oh my god. I was about to like put that shit in a Tupperware and be like, let me just be real with myself. I'm about to eat this shit like a fucking monster, but I'm not. I'm gonna do it very demure, see, very mindful. Let me stop. I wonder if that's over yet. I'm old. I don't be knowing. But yeah. Anyways, okay. Not hands cut, but it's two bagels and some broccoli cheddar soup. It's Asiago bagels, bitch. If you ever go to Panera, do not let them give you that fucking baguette. Get the Asiago bagel toasted. They do not charge you more money. You could get a bagel as your side for your soup. I'm just trying to help. I'm just a helpful bitch. That's it. That's it. But yeah, anyways, getting back into my life as a cartoon. So basically, I'm gonna start from the fucking beginning. So I was supposed to fucking go to training with the girlie, and we're just gonna call her Gemini. We're not gonna give her no more code names. We're just gonna call her Gemini, just so y'all know what time it is. So Gemini, cool. Seeming. But I want to say, first impression, when I first seen her, she did not speak. Everybody in the office said hello. Everybody in the office smiled. This shit is too hot to eat and I want to fight. You ever be starving and the food too hot?
Oh. Oh.
Are you okay? Bro, I ain't never heard this before. This was new. So anyways, he don't usually be moaning in the bathroom, bitch. Honestly, I'm terrified, but I feel like he's okay. We're gonna pray on that. Anyways, I should have started this live after this motherfucker left. I knew that shit too. Like that I be having good ideas sometimes, bitch. Every now and then. Every now and then. Not all the time. Every now and then though. I promise you. Not busting nut. I'm crying, bitch. Y'all are bugging. Really? He can't. What if he farted a good fart? What if he took a dookie? He's a human, y'all. Let it go. Let it go. Y'all, when y'all be in y'all private space, I know y'all be making all types of noises. Don't do this. Don't do it. Let's not go down this road, y'all. Let's not get down this road. It could have been a dookie. It did. The toilet just flushed. It was definitely a dookie. And baby, he lactose intolerant, and I definitely served him mac and cheese. That's what we had, babe. Is what and it was Alfredo mac and cheese, bitch, baked. Yeah, I'm gonna be real. My butthole don't want to see me coming neither. So, yeah. Like, you ever take a good fart on the toilet? A fart on the toilet is next level pleasure. It's like usually when you fart, it don't got nowhere to go really. Again. Hi. I don't know. You know what? I thought you went right from the bathroom to the bedroom and shut the door, and I was about to start dying laughing. You feeling good?
Feeling better.
Oh, what's going on?
Oh, I think that mac and cheese is hitting hard.
It got you?
Yeah.
I mean, how long have you known that your butthole hates cheese, though? Like, is this your first rodeo? Let's be real.
No, but I mean, it's been a while since I've had that much cheese.
No, that was a lot, though. I really went nuts with it. Someone said, "Do I have any Pepto Bismol?" Oh, we got the whatchamacallit. There's remember when we got that free bag from Fresh Time?
Oh yeah, there's a program.
Oh no, there's also antacid in the drawer. Yeah, actually, it's right there on that notebook. LOL. Not okay, y'all. I love y'all so much, but let's get back on topic. Not did he enjoy the cheese though? Did you enjoy the cheese, babe?
Of course.
It worked out. Praise God. Can we get back on topic though? Cause I'm fucking crying at y'all. Y'all are so they're so curious. Like they're like they heard you. They heard you in the bathroom going, "Nah, Sabenya." Like we heard it. We heard the whole thing.
During that, I said,
Yeah.
nah, because it smells abysmal.
No, yo, there's just listen. I don't know what I've been eating recently, but yeah, I was embarrassed. Like I just sat in the toilet for a long time at work because I was like, can't nobody see me come out of here. Real talk. I can't be caught coming out of here. I gotta really just let this shit fly away, dissipate. I guess I gotta breathe it all in and process it out myself, I guess. Cause there's no way I'm gonna be coming out the bathroom. And it was the bathroom closest to my job, so I was like, nah. Nah, I don't want to be a part of that because again, it's a lot of guests staying for long periodically times. I just didn't want nobody to know that that had happened to me at all. Not baking soda water. You know what, Mike 34? You are a healer, I could tell. Thank you so much for sharing. Extended bathroom break. Indeed. And you know what's sad, bitch? I took an extra long dookie after I clocked out and I told my coworker and she was like, bitch. Like she was really ashamed of me. And I was like, wow, we have really changed as a species. Like we have really changed. Like we just be telling each other about dookies and really just be like, fuck capitalism and let's get paid to take a dookie. Like I love it here, but it's also like, wow. Cause I remember I remember when you secretly knew that you was taking a dookie on the clock, and you was like, and now it's like strategically, I am trying to take a dookie on the clock. Like I am actually trying to get paid for everything that I do, anything, everything. Absolutely, absolutely. Listen, I'm glad that we can all talk about dookies and IBS and things of that nature. I'm grateful that we've come this far in the chat. Like I feel like we're on Oprah. So with that being said, I'm going to move forward though, talk about my silly ass nonsense. Again, I also want to just give people a moment to dip on out if they don't want to hear about light skinned people being annoying and weird and talk about being Lucifer and shit. Cause again, I want to be I want to be so fucking for real that like I was high as hell. Like when I started telling the story, and I kind of forgot how it went down. And then when I actually started thinking about it back, I started texting my coworker that I actually fuck with, and it was like, "Yo, you remember when this bitch said that she's Lucifer?" And she was like, "The bitch said she's Lucifer and Lilith, so I wouldn't fuck with her." And I was like, honestly, I was like, I'm actually terrified of this bitch. And the homegirl is like, girl, I'ma just focus on work. I was like, girl, you focusing on work? We working with the demon. Okay, but I'm crazy.
She's not a two spirit, she's a two demon.
No, she literally said she's a 2D. Like she literally was like, I come to work and I perform like I'm like really nice and polite, but really I am Lucifer incarnate. And I was like, and I don't know, like I said, I was high, so I was just going along with it or whatever. But I just remember like it really hit me like that she really said that out of her mouth. Like she really told people that she's Lucifer. And I was like, and I had to text my girlie at work that I fuck with, Candace. I was like, Candace, girlie said that she's like Lucifer. And she's like, and Lilith, bitch. I was like, true. So that was wild. And then on top of it, I think I told y'all, it was basically a light skin meeting. Like, basically, one of the girls was like a Sasha and Malia Obama. Like, they had a mixed parent that had a mixed parent, or they had a mixed parent whose parent wasn't mixed, if that makes sense. Like, they were. Basically, her grandfather's Belizean, and she's like, my father is a biracial, I guess. But she's like, I show up in the world as black, and like she basically let me know, like when I told her I was mixed, and the girly, the Lucifer girly, we're just gonna call her Lucifer now. But when Lucifer said that she was 50-50 and her mama was from came fresh off a boat from Denmark and can't be nothing but 100% white, I was just like, okay, so she's claiming that she is 50-50. A frontline PDX, you're a weirdo. I'm disgusted. Yeah, no, she's definitely funny. Like I just feel like that's the thing. She reminds me, like I hate to say this, but she reminds me of McNally so bad. Like just like an edge lord, like biracials, like very much Doja Cat, Tiny Chat, like very much Doja Cat. Early days, like just saying anything, just doing anything, and it's just like, okay. No, why would she say that indeed? Like it really just disturbs me. But what I was trying to get at is that there was a moment today, and like I don't want to go into all that we said, but I want to say there was another moment where I was saying that I feel like I'm gonna kill it at this job. I was like, I feel like I'm good at this job. I feel like I'm gonna do great here. I was like, I just really love working. Like I don't know what it is. I was like, my Capricorn stellium is just crazy. I was like, I just be so excited to like just kill it. And she's like, well, she's like, don't ever try to do better than me. And I was like, girl, I was like, I don't mean this as a threat, but I just wouldn't even. I wouldn't even try to compete with me. Like I wouldn't even try it. Like I would just let me go. But the energy was very much like she was trying to compete with me, and I was kind of like, Mike, you're not wrong. Mike, you're not wrong. You could say all. Not how old is the age group. Here's the gag. She's like in her 20s. Like they're both in their 20s. Like they're both in their 20s. I believe, and I'm in my 30s. Yeah, no, it was very weirdo, and I was kind of shook because I was like, "Girl," and this is the girl that said she was Lucifer, and the thing is, it's very much giving Natalie Nunn. Honestly, it's very much Natalie Nunn, and like she literally, again, she's a cute girl. She's a cute girl. But I remember when I first started talking to my boss was saying like, oh, like she be dressing, like she be looking really cute at the job, like she be really saying like she was giving her a lot before I seen her, and then when I saw her, I was like, she is a pretty girl. Like she does get dressed up. But I remember like when we was at work, yesterday, like I'm not trying to be funny, but I was really giving a lot. Like I was looking amazing. And I've been looking good every day, but I was wearing this dress and honestly the dress is ugly as fuck. But the way I styled the dress always gives. Like every time I wear this dress, people are like, I love that dress. And I'm like, LOL, because it's a really ugly ass fucking dress. But the way that I tuck it into my corset, the way that I tuck it into this motherfucking corset underneath, it looks like it has a bodice and that transforms it completely. It's ugly as fuck. I'm telling you right now, it's a very ugly dress. There's a picture of me wearing it like on Instagram, but again, it's ugly as fuck. But you would not think that because you would think it's giving like 1950s sweetheart neckline. It's not. I'm just wearing a sports bra underneath and I'm tucking the shit out of it. But again, when you have like when you have style, you it don't matter. It don't matter. Like you could get an ugly thing and still make it cute. And I feel like that's how I think about fashion. I feel like this thing I'm not trying to disparage this thing because my friend gave it to me. I feel like would I wear this out and about? No, but it's so perfect for around the house. It gives like a dad who rocks. You know what I mean? It gives somebody's going to make a French toast in this on Christmas, and that's why I like it. It also covers my pussy and my booty. OUIIDFAE is my personal Instagram. FATBEEEP is my work Instagram for my personal business. But yeah, so anyways, I've been looking cute as fuck at the job. People have been gagging, they're loving it. Um, I mean, she's younger than me, but she was gagging that I was 34. Like, she was like, "You're 34." And she was kind of like, and the gag is, like, me and her look very much the same age, like, very much that. But I also want to be candid. I coat my face in coconut oil every night. Like, I wash my face rarely. Like, I feel like that's the thing about skincare. Like, some of the girls are lying to you. Like, skin is very genetic. Like, let's stop lying. Like, not everybody could do that. Like, some people, like, if my mama My mom's skin, if she put fucking coconut oil on her face, she would be the one that had like those fucking cysts and shit like that. My skin loves oil. My skin loves butter. And so because of that, like I literally constantly am doing that. When I wash my face, I literally coat it in fucking coconut oil and go to sleep. I don't do much else. But because I'm telling you that you've seen my face for years. I barely wash my face. Like I'm not consistent with my skincare at all. And you know what's really funny? When I actually start trying to get more into it because I'm wearing makeup more, my face starts breaking out. Like when I wear makeup and try to wash my face while I'm doing that, that's when my face starts going crazy. Hot rag and moisturizer. Okay, Nene, come through. Again, I just feel like people don't realize that like some people are just trying to sell you shit. They're trying to sell you their jeans, and it's weird. Like I think you can see it with hair stuff a lot. Like it's like, girl, like, and it's the way that the kaleidoscope drops are motherfucking behind a glass box at the beauty supply. Like people been stealing them, and I was like, not the kaleidoscope drops. I pray not. No shade to kaleidoscope, but my goodness. Every now and then I'll put some lotion on my face, like some like a facial moisturizer, some Dove maybe, but I'm not consistent with facial care. I feel like the last time I was really consistent, I was using this shit. It was like Doctor something, and it was the milky white mushroom, the facial. It had like retinol in it or some shit. That shit was nice as fuck, but my face don't really care. Like I just feel like I feel like my face do not care, but it loves oil. Like when I put oil on my face, I just notice it looking plump. Right here is like the only like real age line that I really have. I know some people will say it's a smile line. Sure. But I notice when I oil, that should be filling out. So just putting that out there. Okay, rose hip oil. Word. I tried vitamin C oil for a little bit by Scandinavia when I had some money. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's pretty tasty. As I said, I'm smoking rainbow runs tonight, so I'm on my psychedelic trip, and then also I'm in pain, low key, bitch. Today they was working me, bitch, like low key. Like yesterday they didn't let me. They didn't make me work at all yesterday, but today, mm, mm, bitch, yes, yes, I am dipping a bagel in soup. Mm, 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 mm. My God, I know y'all heard that crunch. Baby Ethernet, you better come through. Thank you, Quentin. Vitamin C micellar water. Thank you. Glitter, I'm crying. No, it is an Asiago bagel. It's an Asiago bagel that I buttered with Irish cream butter, bitch. Absolutely, bitch. My hungry ass. Absolutely. And I toasted it on a stone pallet, bitch. I toasted it on stone so it's crunchy as fuck. It's like a giant fucking crunchy chip cracker. Yes, it's a buttered Asiago bagel dipped in broccoli cheddar fucking cheese soup, and my God, just again next level. Yes, it's very Panera. The grocery store near me has broccoli cheddar soup that they make in house that tastes so good and it's so fucking cheap. And sometimes like Dane and I will just go and get soup in like a big ass baguette and like low key bitch. That's a good ass lunch, honestly. Like get you a baguette and some soup. I'm telling you, and a little salad, bitch. If you could get the salad, that's another level, bitch. Honestly, but if you get the salad, if you get the soup and the bread, it's enough. Are you leaving?
Yeah, I'm about to.
Okay. I'm crying. Like I didn't post a whole picture of him on Instagram. I'm crying. Not some cough syrup. He's fine. He'll survive. It's called weed, you guys. It's okay.
If anybody wants to give me cough syrup.
Babe, please.
Promethazine codeine.
You're wild as hell. You're wild up. Would you really do scissor? Would you really be out here?
Yeah.
Not yeah. I'm crying. When the fuck would you be doing that?
I smoked a lean blunt once.
Don't you smoke
That
the
shit was nice. I was just sitting there chilling, like, this is nice. And all of a sudden the world just goes, just kind of spins real quick, and breaks back. Like, all right, that was fun. I like this.
You smoked lean?
Yeah. We do a lot of questionable things when we're young.
You were young? This wasn't recent. This was as a child?
Not like 10 years ago, probably.
You were a fetus. Dang.
Just a 250-pound fetus.
I'm trying to think of like the wildest thing I ever did. You know what? I smoked cocaine. And I didn't know I was smoking cocaine.
Damn.
I didn't know, but I hit it again. I'm not gonna lie. I hit it again. Just because it's like you already drugged me. I want to be in control now. You know what I mean? Now I want to do it. Now I want to actually be like, no, you didn't give me cocaine. I took the cocaine. In the end, it was terrible. I'm gonna be real. And the girlie I was with, she was like, oh, like, first of all, I was with a thirsty girlie at the time. I feel like, I mean no shade when I say this, but no, I do mean shade. If you don't have any weed and somebody's smoking weed at a bus stop, leave them alone. Like, I just feel like at the time I didn't have the fucking, the confidence to tell my friend to leave this person alone. But I literally was just, again, I was just chilling with this girl. And we was at the bus stop. And she seen this dude with a blunt. She was like, can I hit it? And I was like, listen, I was trying to be with her with it. I was trying to be, because I'm her friend, right? So we waiting at the bus. And so the bus in fucking Denver is crazy. Like, bitch, if you don't have a car in Denver, in Colorado, don't go. Please don't go to Colorado without a car, bitch. Please don't think you can ride the bus in Colorado. It's scary as hell. Honestly, it's so scary. And so, literally, he hands us the blunt. She hits it, and then she's like, ooh. And it's, like, sprinkling. It's glittering. And I'm, like, literally, like, kind of shook. But I'm like, maybe there's some other shit. And so, I'm watching them. Then she hands it to me. And she goes, is that a Primo? And he's like, yeah. And she goes, I love that shit. And I'm thinking they're talking about the blunt wrap. I don't smoke blunts no more. So I think it's a new blunt strain that had came out. I was like, oh, like the white grape, like the owl. Like, you know what I mean? So I'm smoking it. And I'm literally like, and then I'm looking at her. I'm like, what is Primo? She's like, oh, it's cocaine in there. I was like, girl, you gotta tell people it was cocaine in the blunt. I just feel like you can't just say like, oh, like I don't know. Okay. Pause, you guys. Turn off your sound. Just kidding. JK. Yo, your hair look funny as hell.
Yeah, it does. I mean, that do-rag wasn't gonna stay on.
Like the do-rag fell off. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm so
I
sorry.
forgot all about it. I was in the bathroom like, oh yeah, I want the do-rag. That's why I tied it tight.
I'm so sorry. You look so cute though. Come here.
It's alright. White people gonna love it. If you're like, oh, you doing something new with your hair.
No, they are.
Yeah, I am.
No,
yeah.
the whites are gonna love it. Yo, I'm fucking
It's called
crying.
sleeping on 30 minutes with the do-rag.
I'm fucking dead. Not the motherfucking do-rag. That's funny as hell. Bye, babe. Not you can smell a Primo, stop lying. Here's my thing. Hear me out. If you're at a bus stop about to smoke a blunt with a stranger, Are you smelling for cocaine? Like, get out of here. Like, get out of my face. Like, I'm so sorry. If you can smell the cocaine in a blunt, say that shit. Talk about how you are a K9 for motherfucking cocaine. Talk about how you have a drug sniffing nose like a K9, bitch. You okay? Like, talk about how you are experienced in roasted cocaine. Okay, if fried cocaine is something you can smell the note of, then like that's fine. But like not all of us, babe. Like no shade. Did he leave? I'm crying. I didn't even hear him. I feel shady. I was just shook about people telling me about cocaine and smelling cocaine. I'm crying. Like I'm just like, what? I've never smelled a note of cocaine. I'm crying. Listen, I didn't hear him say he loved me on his way out. It's okay. It's all right, you guys. Let's take a deep breath. It's okay. We'll text later. I will tell him I love him then. He's gonna be okay without it. I promise y'all. He gonna make it. I know. But yeah, no, again, if you smell cocaine and just can I just know like what's the note of cocaine? Like is it earthy? Is it herbaceous? Like can you just help me now? Like help me now. Like because bitch, like again, like I said, if I ever see somebody smoking a blunt at a bus stop, I'm never smoking their blunt. But these are things that you learn in life after chilling with people and doing silly shit. Again, I was chilling with my motherfucking white Latino friend, and I just feel like, she was out here. She was out here just doing the most, having fun. Listen, I personally don't go asking people to smoke their blunt, but back in the back, bitch, if someone had a blunt at a bus stop, you gonna hit it. I'm crying. Red furnace, nah, it smell like burning tires. That's what I'm saying though. That's what blows me is like, bro, when they said a primo and I'm hitting it. First of all, it was one of the fattest blunts I have ever smoked in my life. I never smoked a blunt that fat. It felt kind of like it was like a custom made blunt or some shit. It was hella fat. And it did stink like dank. So I personally feel like the ratios wasn't what you're used to. Bitch, I'm not trying to play with you. I'm not trying to play with you. But I feel like the ratios is off and like it smelled like weed, like stanky weed. It did not smell like chemicals, heron, that boom. I wasn't getting notes of boom. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to play you. I'm just trying to say, like, I wasn't getting that. Like, I'm sorry. Like, again, I'm not trying to play you. Oh my god. I'm not trying to play you. I want to be friends. What happened with Rich Homie Quan? Low key, bitch. I kind of want to talk about the fucking the Ice Spice shit too a little bit, cause sweetie, one of my favorite YouTubers. Her name is the Barbie Life 2.0. Her name is Shakira. She's a deep dark skin femme who's very young and has created so much content. Like I appreciate her lens and the body of work that she's created, and I really hope that y'all go check her out because she actually did a breakdown of what happened with Rich Homie Quan. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. The Red Furnace. You know what? It's like I don't know you. I know I don't know you. But you are so fucking fascinating. I pray you don't leave. I pray you just stay here and just keep on sprinkling your wisdom on upon us because I will know now when I'm smelling cocaine being fried up in a blunt. I'll never forget what to look for now. So just thank you again for all that you have offered us. You are abundant with us, and I hope that you feel that way. I hope you feel that way in terms of the praise you're receiving. Because again, so many people are learning from you. Like there are people that will leave here tonight and know straight away that person is smoking boonk. Period. Like and just maybe take a different turn. Again, the Barbie. I fucks with you too, bitch. But yeah, the Barbie Life 2.0. She made a video where she broke down Cleo Trappa's video. If you haven't seen Cleo Trappa's video, I'm gonna be real. Cleo Trappa's video is like 40 something minutes long. It's kind of long. Not saying that it's not engaging. Like I'm saying that it's long, and like if you don't listen to someone break it down, I feel like you could miss shit. That's where I was going with that. Like she breaks down the video and makes it even longer. But I feel like her breaking the video down really gave something to me, and that's what I'm trying to share. Um, I'm crying, bitch. But yeah, basically the Ice Spice drama is that apparently a few months ago, this woman, or the artist, Baby Stormy, she was exposing Ice Spice. I want to say that something happened along the lines of Ice Spice bullied this girl in high school, and then her and the girl got cool later in life, and then I think they had a conversation through text where Baby Stormy was talking about her bullying her and bringing things up, and unfortunately, people took that as Baby Stormy being messy, which was frustrating as fuck. Because again, Baby Stormy, Baby Stormy may seem like she was being underhanded, perhaps to somebody, but there's a part of me that also wants to acknowledge that, like, when you are being bullied by somebody or someone's harming you, I do think that like there may be a moment where if you and that person get an opportunity to be cool, or that person has some status that they can offer you, while also seemingly being able to reconcile with you, like I'm not gonna like do too much because I feel like at the end of the day, like Ice Spice has a huge career because of privilege, and people keep on talking about whether or not she's blessed, whether or not she's talented. Let's just be clear. Let's just be super clear. Ice Spice has the look to be famous, and when I say that, I'm being fucked up, but I'm also trying to be holding like what I'm hearing and what I'm seeing, like the ways that we've been socialized to see people as like worthy of fame has been through ableism, colorism, fat phobia, anti-blackness, like transphobia. Like we're literally always looking at people and appraising them as beautiful or not. And it's really frustrating because there's times where like I'll look at someone and I'll think that they look ugly, and I'll be like, damn, but like, why? Like, why do I think they're ugly? You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to push myself, and maybe that's dramatic to talk about. And again, I have privilege of being seen as attractive. Like, most people don't think I'm ugly, and I'm not saying that as a flex. I'm just saying that like when people say I'm ugly, 9 times out of 10 they're just saying I'm fat. Like 9 times out of 10, like people don't even start to say I'm ugly. Like they don't even go there. They're like, you're fat. Like that's the main thing. So I'm not trying to take away, but what I'm also trying to offer is, people do see fat as ugliness to a point, and I feel like when you're young it's way more pronounced because fat phobia when you're young is just so it's like it's so fucked up, but fat phobia seems childish cuz people really don't see it as like a system of harm, you know? And so when you talk about being bullied as a young fat person, I don't think people take it very seriously. And it's like, some of us really were on the ledge. Like, some of us really were, wanting to end it all. Like, some of us really were wondering why we were always being caused pain. Like, some of us really were wondering those things. But I want to be candid that I think that some of us, like, even though we were fat when we were younger, we still are spared as we gain, like, just age. Because again, like me being a fat person like didn't stop anything in my life. Like being fat never stopped me. But there are people that are fat and also are, deep dark skin, disabled in a particular way, visibly disabled rather. But also maybe mentally disabled, maybe at the same time, maybe also fat, maybe also deep dark skin, maybe also not a foreign and not from America. Like there's just all the ways that people will like see people in these categories once they don't have a certain privilege, or once there's no able-bodied person on our screen, we're looking for the lightest skinned person, or once there's no light skinned person in the scene, we're looking for the person with the most something phenotype. Like just the ways that like once we're seeing certain groups of people, we're still noticing that they're having to fit into these boxes to be valid or to be visible, period. And just the ways that we also know that, or also see, like again when we see Ice Spice and the energy that she doesn't really give, and just again how she's not really had to do too much. And Cleo Trappa said this in her video, she hasn't had to grind. She popped off a song and things have been going well for her ever since. And when you get fame like that, when people just like you, and I'm gonna take it to the personal, because I feel like when I first started my YouTube channel, I don't want to say that I was like for a long time just waiting for people to discover me or care about me. Like I want to say it was pretty quick that like I gained a following, and I'm not saying that to be making myself out to be something, because baby, I, listen, I'm happy with what this is. Again, I'm grateful that people come through. We chat, we vibe, we it's low stakes. I'm grateful. I couldn't do much more. I couldn't handle much more. But with that being said, at some point, I'm posting all this content. I'm being so fucking visible, and like there was never any like desire to be famous or be a journalist or be a MTV VJ or nothing of the sort. Like it was never like there was never any goal of fame. I was just trying to talk. And I honestly feel like, in retrospect, my boyfriend who bought me the camera and told me to make a YouTube channel, I low-key think that he was just tired of hearing me talk to his ass. And I think he was like, girl, talk to the camera. Like, and then when I started making money from it, I really think that his energy was like, good. Like, I'm glad that it turned into something lucrative for you. I'm glad you made money from doing this thing. Like, keep doing it. And like that's all it was at that time. Like it was like not to me, to him though. Like I don't think that he ever thought saw it as like me really existing. And to be honest, at some point he was jealous of like people talking to me. It was very bizarre. It's like he wanted me to do the shits, then he didn't. Like and he was a football guy. And so I think that like lowest of keys, I think that there was also this energy of like, well, I want her to have her own thing. And I feel like when I first started dating him, I didn't know how to be doing my own thing like at all. Like I just was like with my boyfriend all the time. And so I think that he was like, "Oh, make YouTube videos." And then he's competing with YouTube for my time, but I'm getting so much from like being live or like talking to people online or just even posting the videos and getting comments. Like I'm getting more from that than our relationship. Again, like Ice Spice had a look that people appreciate. And when I say that, I feel like what I'm more so trying to say is that like just like people seemingly don't get tired of seeing Beyonce in the front, and other light skinned people in the front, and a lot of light skinned people just existing in this particular way. Um, and when I even saying that, I feel like I'm gonna walk that back, because I feel like it's not about what people want, desire, or get tired of. It's about the powers that be. It's about the colonizer. Like I feel like I want to center on the colonizer's imagination, and the colonizer mind. The colonizer knows like he believes white women are the best. Like truly, he don't think that. Truly, he don't think that. But he wants everybody else to think that. Like he's more invested in you believing than him believing. Know that. And so, as long as he has other people convinced that white women are the prize, other people could be prizes too, as long as they're not deep dark skin. Like he wants to keep a proximity uh, of subjugation, of otherness. And so, with that being said, like when we see the ice spices in the world, the colonizer has already dreamed of this. The colonizer has already dreamed of a light skinned person with curly hair colonizing, like, babes. I'm not trying to do too much, but I'm just trying to offer that like the colonizer already was aware that this was possible, that like he could instruct fucking light skinned people to be on the same type of time, and mixed people to be on the same type of time. Like low key, there was a moment where Cleo Trap. Like I'm all over the place with this. I know I again, this is why I trigger warned it, because I feel like I'm saying a lot of stuff, and I just want to like talk about how I can personally connect with it, because I feel like there were a lot of things in the breakdown that the Barbie life did that had me like, oh shit. Like when the Barbie life was talking deeper about like Cleo Trappa being the validation for Ice Spice's blackness, it made me think of my mom when I told y'all that like my mom would be like, "Oh, you're not telling people I'm white, right?" Like my mom looks like a whole white woman and be telling me like, "Yo, you're not telling white people. You're not telling people around the world, around your life, people that I'm gonna meet someday, that I'm white." And I remember telling people my mom is white. I remember telling people that because I didn't want anyone to have to again, I feel like I remember like being tired of having to say that she's white, but she's black, but she looks white. I just got tired of telling people that. Like it just got tiresome to me. And like in retrospect, I just think about how Cleo Trappa said, that's not my role to tell people to correct people on your blackness. And it just made me think about how like my mom really thought that was my role. And again, I know I'm not a brown skinned person, a deep dark skinned person. However, in proximity to white passing people and super light skinned people, it it's not about that for them. I'm not trying to include myself in colorism. What I'm trying to offer is that my mom being white and or rather my mom showing up in the world as white, having mixed ancestry, and not reconciling that before having children, it's like that's her shit to figure out. And I feel bad for Ice Spice that like ain't nobody telling her that she's mixed and she could just be mixed. Like she really could just be a mixed person, but the fact that she's trying to like lash out on Cleo for her not, and then even her trying to claim Nigerian, it's just awkward. I mean, here's the thing. I personally don't care about Ice Spice. I thought that that song Munch was like whatever. I really think it's quite fascinating how far she's gotten with her 15 minutes of fame. But isn't Ice Spice a Capricorn? I mean, no shade when I say this, but the girly is winning in a way. But I just, you know, I don't care. Here's the thing. I feel like Ice Spice is very much an ambiguously racial person. Um, I mean, at 83 and Pat, I think about like my brown skinned brother telling me that he's never seen as mixed. And then, I did someone call her cold seasonings and I was crying. Um, but I think about how like my brother has kept white people around him. Like he's kept white and mixed people around him. Um, Rarely any black people around him, rarely black women around him. And I think about how my brother wants to be seen as mixed. And I think about how some people operate to be seen as mixed. And again, is it then I have to also hold that like maybe it's not even about being seen as mixed, maybe it's more about the privilege and the exotification and the fetishization. Because I don't want to be making it seem like my brown skinned brother is like, I wish I was mixed. But I do think that his mixedness and him being brown skinned is something that he's dealing with because my mom never dealt with her whiteness and her mixedness. And that's unfortunate. That's truly unfortunate. But again, the ways that Ice Spice was communicating to Cleo Trappa was disgusting. Hearing that Ice Spice stopped Cleo Trappa's mom from coming backstage to hang out with her daughter, that made me sad as fuck. Like I was just like, wow, Ice Spice is really. And I'm tired of like calling people evil and demonic. It's just like, yo, she really is a product of her environment. Like she clearly thinks that she's better than her supposed friend, but to hear Cleo Trappa say that, like, it was clearly a move where Cleo Trappa trusted her enough to be around her, but then also was peeping her being disrespectful and evil and not evil but just disrespectful and just again I don't know, I'm not trying to soften it because I do think that like demonistical light-skinned people do exist. And so I don't even want to take away, like I just feel like sometimes I feel like we'd be using evil and demonistical and I feel like it'd be funny, but it's like this is not funny. Like this is like so serious. Like this, like the way that she was behaving, it was giving narcissistic, which I know can give demon, but it's really just like, whoa, like what is going on in your life? Like I'm very like disturbed from what I heard because it's like her mother couldn't come backstage. She never had her own room. Like why did you treat her like she was a pet? Nah, because people treat pets better than that. Like, definitely treated her like a dog off the street. Like, cause you didn't even have a bed. That makes me sad as fuck. Like, just hearing that shit was ugly. Yeah, no, the secret steakhouse was sinister. Like when I heard that shit, I was like, "Oh, y'all are on another level. Like y'all are on another level." And who's gonna tell y'all that? Like, who's really gonna tell y'all? I did see that video, and honestly, people been saying she's on Ozempic to lose weight. She looking scary. Mm-mm. I just feel like, as a Capricorn person, if I leave you behind, we were never friends. Like, I don't. That doesn't even make any sense. Like, if I dip on you and I know you're hungry, I really never fucked with you. I gave some ants a strawberry the other day. I felt abundant, so I just couldn't even imagine just not sharing. No, Ice Spice definitely does need makeup. It's broccoli cheddar soup and some bagels, some Asiago bagels. Okay, all right, babe. I love when people try to be mean to me, but I ain't never seen that movie. Yeah, bitch, I put the bagel, I buttered the bagel, right? And I put it on a fucking stone slab. Also, sidebar to anybody who's new here, there's an app called Lex, Lex. It is basically Craigslist for queer people. If you are gay and need homewares, which I desperately was in need of, there are gay people giving away shit all the time. Oh my God. This gay person gave me a giant stone slab. Bitch, I can make pizza. I can make all types of breads. Girl. But I mostly use it to make bagels, honestly. I want to use it to make some cookies. I feel like some cookies gonna come out good as fuck on there. But all in due time. But yeah, no, I think I already said that I got another eviction notice. So it's giving that they low key, this is one thing that I'm noticing. If you're someone that's scared of getting an eviction right now, one thing that's kind of cool, and when I say kind of cool, I'm keep you for the money. Like it's literally there's a waiting list for evictions, bitch. Like you can't just go and do evictions now. Like a lot of judges is like, look, sis, we doing evictions on the 3rd of every month. Maybe the 18th. Like they're like, we're not as much as y'all trying to evict everybody all the time. No, we're not doing it. So it's funny because it's like evictions is really popping, but the judges are like, sweetie, we're not gonna be able to come through every day and evict everybody from their house. That's not realistic. And it's just like such a bizarre system because it's like if the judge can delay, if the judge could really delay like that, what's the point of kicking people out? Why not work with them? Like, I just don't understand that. I'll never understand a landlord not being like, can you do a payment plan? Exactly, bitch. And that's why I'm dying because I've been trying to figure out on some pursuit of happiness, on some Will Smith. I was like, bitch, I'm about to go into the bathroom at my job and just take a nap, bitch, and lock the door. And then in the morning, you know what I mean? I'm gonna just clean it real good, bitch. Like I was like, I'm gonna just get that bathroom, get that personal bathroom on the 5th floor. Ain't nothing gonna happen to me. I'm gonna be just fine. But um no, but that's the thing that's crazy. That's the thing that's freaking crazy. Is like I literally have been trying to figure it out and they sending me a bill again. Like they literally hit me with, yo, if you wanna they were like, if you don't pay us in 30 days, I'm like, girl, I already didn't pay you in 60 days. Like they literally like, we give you 30 more days. I'm like, I'm calling them tomorrow too, just to fuck with them. Just be like, girl, I just got a job. I just got a job, girl. Give me to the 20th. Give me to the 20th. Mm. I'm sorry, y'all. Oh my god. Oh my god, this shit is so bad. I'm really eating. I'm really enjoying. Oh my god. Bitch, honestly, these bagels, and I get them fresh. Damie bring me bagels, bitch, and cream cheeses. He do. Bitch, let me not do too much. Before I cuss his ass out again. And then be like, it's done. It's over. But yeah, so I wanna say, what the fuck was I even telling y'all just now? My god. Oh yeah. The light skinned girlie at my job. I think I already told y'all. She told me that she is part Lucifer and part Lilith. She also told me that she's 50-50 biracial. I also said that like it was light skin. It was a bunch of light skinned people sitting at a table. I mean, he felt me. I'll say that. But it was me, my girlie Candace, and like I said, she's Belizean and black. But she told me straight up that she shows up in the world as a black woman, so she's a black woman, and I don't disagree. I feel like now some people might think Sasha and Malia Obama are mixed. I do. I personally think Sasha and Malia Obama are mixed, but I do think that because their father like went so hard to be like, I'm a black biracial. Um, yeah, because Glitterflies asked me if I finished the story and I didn't. But yeah, so I feel like I personally wouldn't say that Barack Obama is black, but because Barack Obama decided to employ identity politics and say that that he is a black biracial, or just, again, make the case that he is black, um it really flattened how people see his children, because people do see his children as black women or black girls. And again, like, most black girls don't have a biracial father. I'm not saying none do. I'm saying most do not. And so with that being said, I just want to hold that it's just very bizarre, like how people talk about anti-blackness or talk about mixedness in this way that's like we're acknowledging that these are mixed people, like we're acknowledging that these are mixed people. And so that's what frustrates me personally, is that like people will say like, oh, my father is biracial and my mother is doo-doo-doo, and but I'm black. Why would you say but? Again, it's just gaslighting, and people don't really think about it too deeply. Anyways, so like I said though, the light skinned girlie at my job also, but she ate my food. I really feel like it's some shady shit going on with her, because I asked her. I took all the orders for lunch, and honestly, in retrospect, I shouldn't have did that shit. I should have just like told everybody like to put their shit in teams or whatever. But my goofy ass fucking, I'm over here trying to be nice. Thank you so much. I'm over here trying to be nice. And my boss said she was gonna buy lunch for all of us, right? So I'm over here trying to get everybody order like a good bitch. Plus my boss like went to a concert last night and was in pain all day. Like, she was not feeling well. So I was over here doing a lot of stuff for her. Like, I was like, girlie, do you need some water? So I helped my boss out a lot. But to help out my boss, I asked the girlie, the Lucifer girlie, the Gemini girlie, I was like, what do you want for lunch? I asked her, I was like, do you want a drink? Do you want a side? Do you want a drink? Do you want a side? She was like, no. I was like, okay. Me and the new girlie, Candace, that's my bitch, my Aries friend, we both said we wanted to get spring rolls on the side. And I asked the boss, and the boss said that was fine. Why the fuck? Why the fuck? The Aries girlie got her spring rolls. I went to go get mine, and I see one. And at first, I'm kind of shook, because I'm like, why would someone touch my food? Like, that's weird as fuck. It's only four of us. So I was like, that's strange. And so I peek around the corner, because that girlie got her own little desk. She really is. And I literally look in her plate, and she really got a spring roll just sitting in her plate. And I'm like, she really want confrontation so bad. Not all the time. Not all the time. Like my boss offered to pay for our lunch like yesterday, but she just didn't do it. And I wasn't tripping about it because honestly, I ended up getting fried chicken from my other coworker bought some fried chicken and bought me a sandwich, so I wasn't tripping. But yeah, no, I'm not even gonna be nothing. I'm not gonna be nothing towards her. I'm not gonna give her no energy, cause I could tell, like low key. I was talking to Candace about it, like the Aries girly, and I was like, honestly, I think that like me and you sitting with her was the first time that anybody not colonized and brown ever hung out with her, cause she literally brought up how she knows like one brown skinned girl, who was like super whitewashed. That was her friend, and like it just kind of felt like she was just trying to let us know, like, I know somebody black. You know what I mean? Like, it was very much like, I know somebody black. And it was just very much like, LOL. And so, again, like, I just feel like, I don't know. I feel like I just want to take a moment and say, if you have a white mama, I'm sorry. A white Latin mama, a white Asian mama, a white mama in any capacity, I am truly sorry. Especially if you're not white. And I'm gonna just let it rock. Nubia, Nubia. Here's my thing. Here's my thing. I no. She definitely want a reaction from me because here's the thing. Here's the thing. I feel like some people think that my behavior is fake. Like I really think people think I'm faking, like being like really chill, and it's like why do you want me to get out of this behavior, like why do you want me to get out of my character, like I really do feel like some people like fuck with me to see like can I make you mad, because like like bitch, I feel like again me showing my anger on the internet, like showing how angry I can be, I hate that for me because I feel like now I know like sometimes people do try to get me there, and it's so funny because it's like bitch, no. No, and don't get me wrong, I be getting mad as fuck, but I'm trying to just whew, not calm. Calm aggressive is taking me. Calm aggressive got me. You don't think you're being fake, but I do think you look like Kelly Price's sister. He called me a fat ass Kelly Price. Oh my god. Not even. He called me fat ass Kelly Price's sister. Oh my god. I literally died. I cannot believe. I cannot breathe. Oh my god, Matthew. I'm. I just want to get into your picture. They really won't let me see your pic. I'm so sick. I'm so sick. Like, you know what? I'm gonna let you have it. I'm gonna let you have it because I laughed. I'm gonna let you have it. And the gag is like, I love Kelly Price. Who don't love some Kelly Price? Bad people. Right, right. Really try to eat me all the way up. I never said nothing to her because what's the point? But I did reach out to Candace and I told Candace that I don't trust her. And Candace was like, honestly, she kind of weird. And I was like, bitch, she very weird. And then at some point, okay, so I think I told y'all that me, okay, well, I didn't know that about Kelly Price. I'm just finding this out. I'm shocked. Not the battle, but not the war. Here's the thing, bitch. It was a spring roll. Again, I just feel like she's a Gemini, so she's gonna do all types of silly shit. I'm gonna just laugh. That's what I've decided. Hey, what up, Jalea? I just decided that as a Capricorn, I'm just gonna continue to be a cardinal sign, and she can continue to be whatever the fuck that is. Because like I'm not trying to play no Gemini's in here, but it's just like, girl, I'm so sorry, but I just can't see it. I just can't see me being on that level. It's so weird. Again, I told Candace, I was like, Candace, I do not trust her. And tell me, does this make any fucking sense? She was training us, and we literally did not one lick of work the whole damn day when we were with her. And then the next fucking day, me and Candace on our lunch break snuck out. And here's the thing, we could have had lunch together, but we didn't. And I'm gonna be real with you, I didn't want to have lunch with her. And low key, actually, she didn't have lunch with us. We actually sat together for hours and chilled. She said she wanted to start a podcast with me and Candace. And then when we got lunch, she literally dipped to go eat it by herself. And then after she came back from her lunch, she told us to go to lunch. And then actually, I think that's a lie. I think we had lunch and then we went on break or something of that sort. Like I think we like ate and then we like got then we like went and like did something for 30 minutes. We did not think to smoke on that day. But today we like snuck out to go smoke and like we asked like one of the people. I was like, "Yo, do you know where we can go smoke? Because you're like literally not allowed to smoke like near the job." Like it's really funny. Like at my job is literally like the place where I cannot smoke. So I've been taking edibles more, and I think I told y'all like I started like trying to microdose weed because like bitches just it's safer. But these are M&Ms that are 1 milligram of THC. I'm gonna be real. As someone who smokes a lot of weed, I feel like edibles just hit a little bit differently because they take time to release. But today, when we snuck out to smoke, it was so crazy. Like, we really did the most. But we ended up going 15 minutes over our lunch break, which, again, I just feel like since we're training, my feeling is like, I'm gonna push the boundaries now because if they're gonna get mad at me, I'd rather them get mad at me in the beginning of my 90-day trial than, you know what I mean? Because my plan is to improve gradually. You feel me? You don't want to show up evolved, too much of a hard worker. You want to show up a little uninspired, a little a little crestfallen, hopeful, but not too hopeful, eager, but not too eager. You know, I've gotten lost like 3 times on purpose. I'm trying to learn this layout. I don't want to be too on time to shit. I want them to know that I still have a life, you know? That they can't have all of me. They can't have all of me. And low key, my manager is literally always late. Like, she be having me dead. She's like, I'm chronically late, so I'm never gonna talk shit to you. So I want to just put that out there that, like, I already know my manager. Like, she's already broken silence about how she's trash at being on time. So I was like, thank you for that. And I'm not the worst at being on time. I'm improving slowly but surely, but it's taken a lot of accommodations. Like I require time checks. I also tell Dane to be in the car at like 9:30 so I can be at the job by at 10 o'clock. Like it's a lot. Like it's a lot. So for people that are like thinking you're bad at time, you're not. You just don't have accommodation. And that's the issue for a lot of people. We don't have the accommodations for what the fuck we need. So with that being said, so I was trying to lay the scene that me and my coworker we snuck out to go have a little smoke, and she heard her vape, and we came back 15 minutes late, and I was kind of scared, but my boss didn't give one fuck, and then she let me go home early after doing some work. But then the other girlie, like she stayed the rest of her shift, and she said that the Gemini girl, the Lucifer girl, she had told her like, oh, she's like, don't do that shit. Do 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 do. Like she's like the big boss gonna tell the little boss to yell at you and do 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 do. And I was like, girl, there wasn't shit to do at work today. Like a girlie called out. The boss went home early too. Like it was a dead ass day. Everybody had checked in early. Like there was no more check ins for the rest of the day. So the whole job was gonna be people just answering phones for the rest of the night. That was it. They just needed somebody to answer the phone for the night, which they had. Like they literally called in a girl, and she came and she took the shift. So lowest of keys, the shit was God. Like it was all handled. So I was surprised when Candace told me that like the girlie was telling her like, "Oh, don't be late." Da, da, da. I was like, "Girl, it's our second day. You could be late coming back from lunch." And the boss bought us lunch. You could be late. The boss bought us lunch. Like, if the boss is really tripping, like, on top of that, it's like we got Thai food for lunch. 30 minutes is not enough to eat Thai food. Like, my first day, my fucking manager gave me a timer and was like, here, so that you know, like, how long 30 minutes is. I ain't never seen that timer again. Like, I'm not. She ain't never did that shit again. Like, I'm not worried about it. Like, I just feel like if she's mad, like, she's been very candid with me about shit. She's been very candid. So I feel like if she was mad, she would say, I feel like a 30-minute lunch is not reasonable. I'm at a point where it's like, I'm going to keep on pushing to have a 45. And I don't care what anybody says. Like, you can do whatever you want to do at your job. I'll never judge you. But I just feel like if they're already not making me punch out for the lunch, they already know that I deserve to eat. You feel me? Catch that. They already know I deserve to eat and it not be a penalty. You shouldn't take money from me because I'm eating here. I should be paid through my lunch. But more importantly, my lunch should be extended. Like, it's not enough to even go to your car, bitch. Like, it takes 30 minutes to go to your car. So you would need to bring your lunch in. Like, I just feel like, again, the way the hospital is set up is so huge. It's like they really got to make some amendments. On top of that, bitch, I got to give me some orthopedic shoes or something because, girl, they're walking in the hospital. I got to get me some good shoes. Exactly. And again, I feel like the light skinned girly telling Candace, like the 50-50 girly telling Candace, like, oh, don't be late, do 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 do. I was like, I don't trust her now. I was like, because she literally told us she's quitting. My thing is this: if you're quitting your job, are you telling the girlies like not to be late 15 minutes? I'm just like the girl was basically like Candace was like, well, it seemed like she was trying to. I was like, is she looking out to you? Did she? She do what she was supposed to do. Talk shit about the ball. She needs to stop. Like, I just feel like in that moment, it was, on top of it, I even told Candace, like, Candace, you're the only black woman between us. So how we talk to you matters. Like, how we communicate to you really matters. And I just feel like yesterday she was acting cool de la and talking all that shit about the boss, and then was literally out with her at a motherfucking concert. Like, she's a weirdo. Like, I low key want to snitch on her so bad, but like low key the part that like there's a tiny part of me that's like, what if she's just saying that shit to seem edgy? Like, what if she was just like trying to talk shit to the boss, just seem edgy? The whole time she really cool. And there's a bigger was we were just a vacation from Caucasian, and so maybe when she felt she could say things that she don't normally say. That could be a thing, you know. And like me and Candace did explore that. Like Candace was like, you know, maybe she's around so many white people that being around people that's decolonizing was kind of hard for her. Like maybe all she could do was like talk shit about white people. Like maybe that's all she had. I was like, that's true. But her stealing the motherfucking spring roll was crazy. Like we're both fat as fuck. Like I just there's just something about stealing food that's so crazy because it's like if I don't know you and I steal your food, like there's nothing to say. I didn't know you, girl. I didn't even know it was your food, girl. But if I know you and I steal your food, like I hate the fuck out of you and I really want you to die. Like that's how I think. That's just how I think. Cause it's like food is literally life. Are we back? I put on my good Wi-Fi. Okay, cool. Yay, we love that. We love that. Word. Praise goodness. Thank y'all so much. But yeah, no, thank you, thank you, thank you. But yeah, food is life. Like I asked her several times. I was like, you don't want a side? You don't want like I was just like Like, I'm that friend. If a white person is buying us food, girl, I was trying to get a bubble tea. They didn't have it though. I was so pissed. I'm not gonna clock anything because she can go further. She said she's quitting. I hope she leaves soon. I just feel like she's really jealous of me, and I don't like to talk about jealousy. Like, I was thinking about this before I came here. I don't like to say people are jealous of me because I honestly feel like there can be so many other things happening, and jealousy could really not be it. But Lois of Keys, bitch, I feel like the fact that she even tried to make it seem like we could ever be in competition let me know like she was jealous. Like, that's just that on that. Cause I would never, like, I never would ever think to say that to somebody. Like, I would never think to say like, oh, don't try to do better than me. I would never think like that. I feel like I don't say jealousy a lot. I feel like I really don't, but you can feel that. You can feel that much. But again, I feel like I'm mindful about saying people are jealous of me because it could really not be that at all. But I feel like between me and you, even me noticing that she could be my sister, kind of like has me sitting with like, yeah, I think like she don't want to be my sister. Like, and I feel like that's a thing too. Like, I be feeling like I want to connect. I be feeling like if I think you're my sister, like, cute. You know what I mean? I don't think I love myself, so why wouldn't I love my sister? You know what I mean? So again, like, I just think that like there's just a vibe of like I don't think that she all the way loves herself. Um, I mean, I don't. I mean, maybe so, but like I'm just so not intimidated by her. Like, she's just such. Again, I think like Geminis just have such a big bark, and like I think that they're very much. It just gives like hug me, like be nice to me, please don't hurt me. And it's just like, girl, take care of yourself. Perhaps. I don't know. I mean, her saying that she's Lucifer is a lot. I mean, see, and that's the thing, though. That's the thing. Like, I feel like I know it's not just me. I feel like here's my thing. I feel like jealousy is a human trait, and I feel like it's something that we shouldn't shame. But I do think that like the optics of a light skinned person who has like some privileges, and has the opportunity to oppress and be harmful, and also deflect. I just want to be super candid that like when I be saying people are jealous, 9 times out of 10, it's other light skinned people and it's other people that I feel like I can contextualize their jealousy. I feel like that's what I was trying to offer when I say I don't be saying people are jealous that often, because some of the people that I'm having interactions with are not necessarily light skinned people. And I'm not saying that like I would never be thinking like, oh, these people want what I have, or think that I don't deserve what I have because it belongs to them. I just feel like there's so many layers, and I feel like I try to stretch myself to see what else could be occurring before I go to jealousy. But I feel like again, the fact that I thought me and the girl looked the same. Right, and I don't get why she's trying to be scary either, but I feel like at the same time I don't care, but it also is not tracking. Like, she literally has like you ever see like those Caucasian girls that have like way too many like ankle bracelets? Like, I'm not trying to be funny, but it's giving like I went to Girl Scout camp and I really thought those white bitches loved me, and I feel for her. Like, I feel like she has a couple good cries in her about Caucasians like being weird. Like, I'm sure there's some breakdowns and some ego deaths ahead. I'm sure. Like, I see her and I'm like, I pray for you, girl. She's fat as fuck. That's what also bothers me. Like, we're both fat and she's been fat phobic as fuck. Mm, I hate to say this, but she gives me a vibe of like, I wish I was corporate so fucking bad. And I think that's why she's quitting, because like this is not the kind of job that you work if you want to be like in domination over people. And I hate to say this, but I think that like that's why she's like I just think that like she really wants to like be a dominator, and it's so scary because like I just feel like I don't know. I just feel like her energy is just so rules, 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 like colonize, colonize, colonizer, colonizer, and it's just like LOL. And I just feel like I feel like that's why she's picking on me, because she knows I won't beat her ass. Like, she knows I'm preparing for peace. Like, and I feel like that's the thing about it is like I think that she literally is constantly preparing for war, and that is why some people don't rock with you. Like, if you be preparing to have peaceful vibes with people, you be preparing for a peaceful connection. Motherfuckers be preparing for war the whole time. time, and that's why y'all literally cannot vibe, because they're really waiting for you to attack them. Like, she let me know that I might try to take her job, and it's like, girly, I'm not worried about your job. But low-key, when she said she was quitting, I was like, bitch, I was like, help me train. And she just didn't seem very open to that. Like, honestly, she ignored me most of the day and was kind of mean to me. And then also, bitch, low key, what I'm about to tell you, like, again, I'm high as hell, so I'm like really remembering all this shit, like, in retrospect. And it's like, this is just another crazy thing that she did today that was just so bizarre. After I noticed that she stole my fucking egg roll, I went to the bathroom to take my first of two crazy shits. This one was on the clock, this one was paid. And I was in the bathroom, and I was using the bathroom, like, in the suite, not outside, which I will never do again because I feel like that bitch fucked me up. And so I was sitting on the toilet taking a crazy dookie, and she knocks. She like doesn't even knock. She like acts like she's coming in, and I'm like 1 moment please, and then she like banged on the door like a demon. Like, yo, I never had nobody do that to me before. Like, I'm actually ashamed to say, like, my butthole like literally like went like this. I did not know what to do. Like, she literally scared the shit out of me, bitch. I literally dookied on myself in the bathroom because of her. And I literally was like, girl, I hate you. I want to fucking die right now. Like, I literally was like, why? Why? And again, it was a terrible dookie. Like, the smell was god awful. It was the kind of dookie where you like sit there for a while and you just look around and just like look for like Febreze, Windex, Fabuloso, and you just want to just throw it like thra, like you just want to throw, like you literally know that you cannot leave this bathroom until you like throw Fabuloso in the toilet and flush it, and then manually like whip at it like with your hands and just try to fan the fumes out of it into the room, like you're doing a spiritual dance trying to get the stank away and out. Meanwhile, you're in a cube absorbing it, breathing it in, it's becoming you. It doesn't matter. Anyways, so yeah, that was happening to me. And this bitch had the nerve to go crazy on the door. Then I come out. And I'm honestly, when she did that shit, I was terrified. I thought it was the boss. Because when she did it the second time, I said, 1 moment, please. Like, she really made my Caucasian come out. Because at first I said 1 moment. Like, in my regular tone. And then when she did the crazy, she was like this. Like, I don't even want to bang on any of my shit like that. Like, bitch, honestly, I don't be banging on stuff like this. I don't be banging on stuff. But she did a crazy, it was like a bang. It was like a punch. It ricocheted through the door. And again, my butthole went crazy, and I shit into the toilet when she did that. It released my bowels. That is how crazy she punched a second time. She tried to get in. I said, 1 moment, please. And then there was a pregnant pause. And then a boom. A boom, bitch. I was like, yo, it went from a jiggle and again, she's fat. So it's a jiggle and then a pound. A jiggle and then potatoes. A bag of potatoes. I said, 1 moment. 1 moment. And then there was a pause. And I was like, I couldn't breathe. I was breathless. I can't sing. It don't matter. But this bitch then she don't open the door. But boom. And then I dookied on myself on the toilet. Again, I know you're like, bitch, you were already dookieing. I was. But there was more dookie inside of me from her. It doesn't matter. I'm sorry to tell you that. So anyways, after she did that last one, I said, 1 moment? Because bitch, like, and I remember like just sitting on the toilet scared that I had been too loud with my 1 moment. Cause I feel like my 1 moment sounded like bruh. Like, you ever say 1 moment and it sound like dog. Like, that's how it sounded, bitch. It didn't sound like 1 moment. It sounded like, sir, do we have a fucking problem? Like, it sounded kind of crazy, honestly, on the toilet. I was unhinged a little bit on the toilet. Again, butthole crowning, trying to just get paid for this dookie and mind my business. Keep in mind, I was taking a pre-lunch dookie. It's a sacred time. I said, 1 moment. 1 moment. And then I felt bad. I was like, and I didn't hear nothing else. Then this is around the time I'm noticing this bitch has stole my fucking egg roll. And again, she stole my egg roll and I noticed it only after, and I was like, and I walked past and I was like, I'm sorry. I was like, the bathroom's free. She goes, oh, I'm sorry. I just had to do that second bang to be unhinged. Not like, what can you say to that? Like, she the perfect villain, bitch. She be monologuing about her own villainous self. What do you do in that situation? She literally self-described as Lucifer. She literally said, I am part Luciferian, part Lilith. Okay. No, she's literally unhinged. No, she literally is. Here's the thing. I don't want her to think I'm phased. I'm not phased. I'm telling this story because it's funny to me. Because again, I think it's hilarious. I'm dying laughing. I'm telling you this story because it's funny to me. I don't care. I don't care. I just feel like at the end of the day, her saying that she's leaving, I'm glad. I can't wait for her to go. No, she's different as fuck, and that's why I don't deal with Gemini. Like literally, like this is the third Gemini I've actually been around, like close to, in proximity, and that like they felt safe to tell me things from their real mouth, and I was just like, wow, because it's like we see Kanye West, and it's like I'm convinced we just don't know enough Geminis in real life, because he's not. It's not outrageous. Like when you really start to meet Geminis. When you really start to get into Gemini, you're going to be like, okay. You're going to be like, oh. The stolen egg roll, the punching of the bathroom door happened today. And then also her telling the only black woman that we work with that she shouldn't be late from her lunch break, because she's gonna get yelled at. And I literally was texting, because she texted me after work and said, did anybody say anything to you about you taking extra long at lunch? And I said, nope, not a damn thing. And she's like, oh, well, the girly that's demonic told me that I shouldn't do that too much because, and I was like, did the white bitches that we're all afraid of say anything to you? Live life. I was like, bitch, you're free. Let's be free. Yeah, listen, again, like there's only one girlie that is black that is at the job, and she done fucking told her that she gotta fucking get back to her desk in 30 minutes or less. And I literally was like, girl, don't pay her no fucking mind, but she gotta work with her, so. And again, that's why I'm trying to like just like uplift all this shit to her, like, and be like, listen, I'm on your team, bitch. I'm not team this weird bitch at all. And I even said in front of her face, I literally said in front of her face, like I said, I was hoping that you were cool. I was like, I was really hoping that you weren't a demonic light skin, because I literally told her, I was like, when I first seen you, I was like, I noticed that you didn't smile or say anything to anybody. She's like, oh, I be in my own little world, and it's like, okay, but the job, like the space where we all work is not that big. So like for her to like dead ass not like didn't even make eye contact with none of us, and everybody's browner skin than me, bitch. I was the lightest skin person, and then everybody else was browner skin, and she's literally my tone. So I was kind of just like, girl, what are you doing? No, I can't wait for her to leave either. Like I really genuinely am hoping that, when she leaves, like, she just, does some soul searching. She's younger than me, and like I was an asshole when I was in my 20s. Like I don't want to be doing too much. Like I know that what she's saying is really wild, but who knows? Who knows who she becomes? Like that's the 34-year-old in me, bitch. Cause it's like, when I was in my 20s, man, someone could have said, who's gonna see it for me, bitch? Like someone could have really said that, man, and it would have made a lot of sense then. It would have made a lot of sense. Also today was Free Rice Krispie Day. I'm so fucking blessed. Literally, part of my job was giving people that were sad because something sad happened at the hospital Rice Krispies. You know how many people were happy today because of a Rice Krispie treat? It'd be little things, bitch. 83 and Pat. I was hoping to have a fellow light skinned person who was unlearning colorism in my workplace. I was hoping to have a fellow light skinned person that was, just at least reading, listening, learning. Like I told her to her face, like I was hoping you would be a cool person. I was like, it's been uplifted to me how us light skinned people can be demonistical. So I'm hoping, I was hoping that you would be cool. And she kind of like laughed and like had a little vibe of like, break orbit, I'm crying. Ooh, Gemini man. Okay, Gemini man. I mean, I feel you, Nubia. But I don't think that I'm a special case. I feel like, in fact, I'm quite ordinary. I'm a regular bitch who was on the internet. And, to become who I am, I had to be who I was, unfortunately. Not trying to excuse any shitty, wayward behavior. Just trying to offer that there would be no way for me to be here without being there. And so I'm trying to honor every place that I was. Not saying that I wanted to be violent and harming anybody. Just saying that because I have been there, I can have empathy for people that are there now. And I'm not saying anybody should have any empathy for people that have harmed them. What I'm trying to offer is that I see her and I just hope that she's getting love and support and compassion, because I just think like having a white mama makes you demonic. Like I really do think it's the white mama. I'm gonna blame the white mama. That's what I'm gonna blame. Oh, that's so cute. Newbie, I'm happy you're getting loved. But I don't want y'all to think that I genuinely be thinking that every light skinned person about to be, you know, just gonna be on that type of time automatically. But what I'm trying to offer is like there are younger people talking about colorism, meaning there are younger people hearing about colorism. And I'm not saying that there were no younger people talking about colorism when I was coming up, but what I do want to offer is that slightly going back to the baby storm and Ice Spice thing, one thing that I want to bring up that I was thinking about was that there have been moments where I've heard deep dark skinned people be upset at other darker skinned people for bringing up colorism. And I'm not saying this to condemn anyone deep dark skin. Like I'm not trying to say this to start a fight or nothing. I'm just offering that like for a deep dark skin person to talk about what's happened to them means not just dealing with demonic light skinned people who are gonna deny what they're going through, but it also means like having to deal with some deep dark skinned people who are not ready to maybe even break silence about their own experience. Because when Cleo Trappa came out with her conversation around, or when Cleo Trappa exposed Ice Spice, Baby Stormy had already done that, and Cleo Trappa literally like defended Ice Spice, over Stormy, despite the fact that like she had endured some fucked up energy from her, but there was this energy almost like there's more for me here, like there might be more opportunity for me here. And again, when Baby Stormy was talking about Ice Spice, a lot of people dragged her and made her seem like she was a weirdo. And when Cleo Trappa, is speaking, I see some people trying to do that as well. But I'm also seeing a lot of people pushing back and trying to hold that, Ice Spice is a repeat offender, that this is not the first time. And again, even though when Baby Stormy came out about how Ice Spice had treated her in high school. I think that like Cleo probably knew, you know, again, I'm not saying this to be disparaging, but when people are trying to be in certain circles of fame and certain connections, it will really have you maybe putting aside your morals and better judgment. And so from what I'm gleaning, Ice Spice has been unfortunately a colorist. And I do want to urge people, if you're unaware of what happened with Ice Spice and Cleo Trappa, there's a content creator called the Barbie Life 2.0. It's a deep dark skinned femme named Shakira who runs the channel. She's not just like a young deep dark skinned black femme who is like super fucking educated, but she's also super creative, and she's really really beautiful, and she always like is just stunningly put together, and I just really appreciate her aesthetic. On top of all that, I feel like she has a way of communicating that is very straightforward, and I love that about her. But also, she had this video that she put up recently where she was talking about how, you know, having like being someone who is oppressed and oppressor, like having some privileges but not others, and the ways in which like the ways you are oppressed is what people use against you, and yet like you're still like able to like use your other privileges to benefit in some way, and so people will try to harm you, stop you, and like it was a very nuanced combo that I don't expect everyone to understand, because again, I think that some of us are not necessarily privileged and disprivileged. I think some of us are disprivileged and some of us have privilege. I think that it's not always that you are both, you know, that you have both. I'm not saying that nobody has both. I'm just saying that some people may not see it that way. But what she was trying to offer is that, you know, her being deep dark skin doesn't stop her from being beautiful or stop her from being all these other things. But at the same time, because she is deep dark skin, people will act like her beauty might not really be there. Like they'll stay like there will be people that will really try to question whether she got to the beauty or not. Whole time she's been the beauty. And the fact that like people try to make her question it is again another moment where, again, I know some people will think using the word jealous or saying people are jealous is not a good thing, or is not a way to talk about it. And again, I do think that some people aren't necessarily jealous. They're just like, you know, they just, again, I'm not necessarily saying jealousy is not on the table. I'm just saying that there could be a lot of other things happening. But in her case, bitch is right here. In her case, I feel like, you know, she was trying to offer that because she is skinny, and that she's, you know, conventionally attractive, like has facial symmetry, has money to buy, you know, pay for feminine aesthetic. Like she was acknowledging that, like, yes, I'm a deep dark skinned woman, but I have all these other things that privilege me in a lot of spaces, and yet people will try to humble me and make me feel like I'm not that girl, even though like I've been that girl. I know I'm that girl. The confidence that I have makes people mad. And she was bringing up how, like, you know, for fat black femmes who like themselves, who see themselves and don't think like there's anything wrong, there are people that are invested in breaking that. And I feel like that's what I kept feeling when I kept hearing about Ice Spice and how she was treating Cleo Trappa. It just felt like she was trying to break her. And it's so tragic because Ice Spice literally looks like a tick. Like, she literally looks like a maggot. I don't care what anybody says. Like, I don't think she's that cute. I feel like I've been decolonizing, like, the lookism around us light-skinned people. And I just feel like Ice Spice really looks like a bug. And so, I don't know. Real talk. Like, it's just like it's not hard to see that she's not that cute. Like, I really feel like she looks like a very ethnic Chucky Finster, but people are just letting her rock because, again, she's lighter skinned. So again, yeah, and again, I know that we can talk about her without disparaging her looks, but I do think that we must, because I do think that it's important for us to live in reality. I think we should all live in reality here. Like, she really looks like motherfucking. Who is that? Who is that dude? Who is that dude off Cat Dog? who is that man off? She looked like that little man off off Cat Dog, bitch. She really do. Like whenever I see her for real, I like that little man off Cat Dog. Who is that? Somebody knows, and I love you, Winslow. Yes, bitch. She looked like Winslow. Bad. She looked like Winslow to me. Bad as hell. Like I don't care what nobody says. She's giving Winslow to me. When I just signing her, I don't know. Also, like low key, like Alien. Like low key Alien. Like it was a movie where the alien died at the end and it looked real sick. And it was like, what's going on with that alien? Like he is really dying. I do not remember that movie, but it's very alien vibes. Very, very alien, very Mars Attack. Yeah, it's very CGI, very anime, very yeah. Mm-mm. No, something very Webkins about it. Something very squishmallow. You know what I mean? Like it's just something about her. Like she looked very cartoon, so that's why I'm just kind of like, it's like cartoon about the bitch. Like I'm so sorry, but it's just whenever I see her, again, listen, let's be honest. She looks like Tooth, Teapot, Egg, Coffee. Nachi said she looked like Natasha Bedingfield. Nachi said, Nachi said the rest is still unwritten. Bitch, it is. It really is. Like she looks sharp as fuck now. Like that Ozempic really ate her up. Like the Ozempic really ate her the fuck up. Like she looks so sharp. Like she looked like if she walked too fast, she'll slice your ass. Like she looked just woo. Like there's just something Transformers more than meets the eye. Like just very like, and it's a car now, and it's a robot now, and it's a car again. Like bitch, I don't know. It's just something very mechanical, animatronic. I don't know if y'all ever had that Burger King. Y'all ever had a Burger King that was like low key like a spot for people to like really like have an event? We had one of those in my town. It was like an event. Bar It was like an event Burger King. Like it was like a Burger King that literally had, it was like a castle. It was like a burger castle for a Burger King, I swear to God. And my family used to go there with their family, with the kids, because it was like a place to go to like have, it's kind of like, when McDonald's have like a, where you can have a party. I don't know if anybody ever had a party at fucking McDonald's. I'm not trying to play nobody. I'm so sorry. I feel like I'm being shady. All I'm trying to say is there was a Burger King palace, and they used to and it had a stage on it. And I don't know why they had a fucking stage, but they had a bunch of like animatronic, like little animals dancing and shit. And I swear to God, if you just type in Meriden, Connecticut, Burger King party place or something, bitch, and just click on the images. They had a stage with a bunch of crazy looking animatronics, and it didn't make no sense. Like they did not sing on beat. It was weird, but they had games. It was an arcade too. It was a Burger King with an arcade in it and a stage, and like you could go there with your birthday. It was like a Chuck E. Cheese, bitch, but it was a Burger King. They had the nerve to have a drive through. They had a drive through next to this shit. Like you could go through the drive through and then take your whole family inside for no reason. People did it. Jester's Courtyard, yes. People have parties there, bitch. Look on the stage. Tell me them motherfuckers don't look like Ice Spice. Tell me. And I remember as a kid, when I got a little bit older, I started realizing like that we were in hell. Like when I was younger, it was fun. Like you throw the ball up in the thing and it goes in one of the holes. You get a prize or some shit. Get some Dracula teeth. Little motherfucking I think it was called Chinese handcuffs. That might be racist at this point, but it's that little thing, little finger trap. And then at some point you gotta break that shit because you really get stuck. Anyways, so it was one of those kind of spots. But at one point, I remember I was old enough to realize like it was terrible in there. And I remember looking at the foot of one of the fucking things on the stage, and he was trying to tap his foot to the beat, and his foot was broke as fuck, and bitch, his toes was going crazy, and like he was trying to just like bitch again. It was like they was, you know, it gives like remember when no. Nobody remembers this picture. It wasn't a cartoon. What I'm trying to say is, if you ever watch Goofy movie, when they stop at Lester's Possum Park, it's vibes like that. It's very Lester's Possum Park. I'm so sorry, bitch. But it's very Lester's Possum Park. Used to get anxiety attack with that. I'm so sorry, friend. I'm so sorry. Yeah, no, it's very scary. But again, we're talking about Ice Spice again. I'm just trying to think about all the things that Ice Spice looks like to me. Low key, bitch. She looked like one of those very intricately designed tampons, like just very intricately designed. That video where they were praying and she had that yellow hair. Oh my god. Mm. The baby from that dinosaur show. Remember the baby, the light skinned baby, that the light skinned baby dinosaur? She literally looked like that. Like I literally see it. Low key, I feel like I look like that too. I feel like it might be a generational thing. I think if you're alive in this generation and light skin, I think it just might be what we all look like collectively, but I really see. I think it's called like Who's Back or some shit. Not the mama, indeed, nature, indeed. Indeed. No, there she also like a little bit like Buster from fucking Arthur, just a little bit. Don't lie. I know you see Buster. I know you see it. Just a little bit. Just a little bit of Buster. Ooh, but you know when you ever pick up a rock and you see that bug that don't move, but it look like a maggot, like it's like a big ass white grub, and it don't move. I was thinking Muffy. I was thinking Muffy. Mixed larva, indeed. It's giving a bug's life. It's gonna listen. I feel like it's only fitting to drag her because I feel like the way that she responded to Cleo Trappa, because she did respond, and she was basically saying that she was ungrateful. I don't know how you could like bring somebody out their house, out their state, out of their regular life, tell them they can't bring nobody with them, and then put them through hell like that, and then think they're gonna talk about you in a nice way, or think that like y'all about to be best friends again, or something like I don't know. Not garlic, not with a ginger wig. Oh no, she really do look like a garlic, a garlic cloves bitch. Like she literally looks like a little garlic. Yeah, no. She did call her fat. I thought that was crazy. And then also calling her, saying that she vacuumed up this Italian food. It's like, girl, you literally got steak behind her back. She was probably starving. Like, you're an asshole. I just can't imagine starving somebody like that. Like, that's so sick. She do look like an Uncrustable. Lala, you win. Lala, you win. We all lost. You won the night. We might as well go home. The Uncrustable took it. Uncrustable for the gold. Cause like bitch and unthawed. Unthawed. Hard. Hard like a rock, bitch. Okay? I'm telling you. I know people frying them. I got a friend right now that be frying them up in the air fryer. She's like, bitch, it's good. I'm like, okay. Uncrustable though. You took it. You took it hard, Uncrustable bitch. Yes. Ink. You said the jagged ice on the side. You said that flat, jagged ice on the side. Oh my god. The optics of it all. Bitch, I wish we could play Uno so bad. Like honestly, it just feels like that kind of night. I'm crying. Yo, when Cleo Trappa said that fucking Ice Spice didn't want to play Uno, I was like, bitch, I want to play Uno with her so bad. Like, cause bitch, I be playing with books. Bitch, I got a bunch of twos. Play with me if you want to. I don't give a fuck what color it is. I play like that. I don't give a fuck. I ain't trying to be playing all day. You can play Uno for hours, bitch, if you don't play like that. If I got multiple threes, I'm throwing them all down, bitch, and I'm changing the color, and I got Uno. Now, what? And then also, I got the customizable Uno, bitch, and one of my cards allows you to shuffle hands, bitch. That card be coming in clutch, and then they're customizable, so you can make your own. Yes, I'm obsessed. I put draw 20 on one of them, bitch. That card be eating people up every now and then. That card really come out of nowhere and just really bonk somebody in the game. But I love Uno so much. Like, low-key, not to be crazy, I wonder if we could play Uno with our own decks on live. On, like, a Discord. I feel like it's possible. I feel like we would just have to be... I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe we could play online. Oh, my God. Yo, I'm low-key trying to figure this out. Because I low-key want to play Uno bad as hell. I wonder if we could do, like, a Uno tournament on the internet. I wonder. I never learned how to play spades. I feel like Uno is the spades of my generation, bitch, because a lot of us don't know how to play the game. And it makes me sad. But I got Uno, though. And you got Uno, too, bitch. What is your craziest rule for Uno, though? Because I feel like mine is... I don't feel like I have any wild rule on Uno. I feel like I'll be playing it basic. That's why I got the customizable card to kind of shake it up. Oh, my God. You know, I definitely used Discord to play Cards Against Humanity before. I think there's a online server for Cards Against Humanity. If y'all would ever want to play, if y'all want to do a Discord, let me know. No, I think Discord is free, and I think like we might be able to stream a game. I haven't played in a while, but I would still be down to play. Oh, Lala, I'm glad that you're enjoying. Thank you for enjoying me at any point. Oh, I've played Jackbox before. Yeah, no, that sounds really fun. I really do think we should start a game chat because I feel like it's a lot of y'all that, for all we know, y'all supposed to be, creating a game stream and, you know what I mean? I know not everybody thinking like that, but some of y'all got a game chair right now, and who knows, like, how this could be something for you in terms of, like, just letting us know what you got going on because I do appreciate people watching me, but I love watching other people. I watch YouTube like every day. Like I literally watch so much YouTube. And I also wanted to start asking like what y'all want to talk about because I literally never ask, and I feel like that's kind of whack of me because I'm sure that y'all be seeing shit that I don't see that's out there. I know sometimes y'all do ask. But I feel like people were asking about my thoughts about the Ice Spice Cleo Trappa thing. That's why I stuck on it so long because I know people said that they cared. But I feel like the story is sad. It's a sad story. Like Ice really kept her from seeing her mother. Ice wouldn't let Cleo Trappa's mom come backstage. Like it's a sick, sick story. Lala, that's all there is. That's all there is. Like I hope y'all don't get scared of like just changing like how your perspectives, I know it can be scary. But it's not the last scary thing you'll do. That's what I try to consider. Deliverance. No, tell me more. Tell me more. Who is in it? Is it Caucasians? Was it good? Was it Tyler Perry? I'm not trying to play nobody. But I feel like Tyler just came out with something and people was mad at him. And then he dragged people. So I'm like, damn, did he come out with something else? I hope he takes a rest. I hope he breathes. Lee Daniels. Okay. Interesting, interesting. All right. It's called The Deliverance. Okay. Any more information? I don't care if you spoil it, but somebody might. So if anybody wants to just give like a little, okay, Lala said it was dry. All right. Does anybody have a little synopsis? Should I just pull up a trailer? Should I go do that? Is that where that? Oh, Glenn Close. I've heard about this. I heard about this. Wait. Monique and Lee Daniels work together? Mm. Okay. Oh, evil spirits. Oh, you know what? I don't know if anybody remembers the name of this movie. I'm blanking on it, but I shared it in my story. But Tachina Arnold, um, Pam from Pam from Martin, when she was a child, she was in a movie about hoodoo, and I'm blanking on the name of it, but it must have been like one of the first movies she was ever in. But if y'all wanted to watch that on Discord, I feel like that might be a good movie for a movie night. My thought process is I want to watch something like historical and I want to watch something comedic. And so I feel like that might be one. I want to do polls though, because I have some ideas, but I'm sure y'all do too. And so we can figure out when to watch stuff. But I'm gonna be working the night shift, you feel me? And I'm gonna be having a laptop, so I'm gonna be able to fucking stream stuff, and that might be fun. Yeah, no, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, I'm trying to get a Discord together for sure. They did too much and not enough at the same time, Nini. You know what? That sounds promising. I'm interested. We're definitely gonna do that soon. Definitely gonna do that soon. Like I said, I have Saturday off, so my plan is to do a lot of things, like go to the post office and start the Discord and try and just, get life together. Uh, aw. You know what? My mom really liked Everybody Hates Chris. My mom really loved that movie a lot. Or that show, rather. And she would watch that shit a lot. And it makes me think about how that's the last thing I wanted to say about the Ice Spice shit is like the ways that like us lighter skinned people, us mixed people will use black folk as like our friend, our something, and we may not be seeing it that way, but some of the things we may ask of deep dark skinned people or we may be wanting from deep dark skinned people is really rooted in harm and violence and erasure and also struggle. And I think about how when I hear deep dark skinned black women and black women period say, we're not mules, we're not here to do, we're not here to fight battles of other people. I really am taking that to heart because I have seen a lot of black women do a lot of things for other people, like go out their way so much. Like I've seen black women do things for others that just had me like, God damn. The love, the support, the care, the concern, the compassion. And again, like the ways in which some black women have broken silence on, feeling like they had to do that shit, feeling like that was their only worth, feeling like if they weren't being an unlimited supply of energy to somebody, what were they? And the dehumanization that comes from being told that you're less than somebody white, or even worse, that you are automatically less than somebody that is white. And the ways that you'll maneuver to tell yourself that's not true, or the ways that you'll maneuver to know that that's not true, rather to know for a fact that that's not true, the ways that you'll push to, again, to see past that, or even the ways that you won't. And again, this is a nuanced combo, but I'm just trying to hold that there's layers to this, and uh, I want to hold that. Um, I am absolutely trying to, in real time, ask people, especially deep dark skin people who are in my presence, do you feel appreciated by me? Like, do you feel respected? Like, I know that that can be a hard thing to ask. Somebody who that you're aware that you have privilege over, but I'm trying to break the fourth wall and let folks know that they deserve a certain standard of care, and that curiosity should be on the table. And I'm aware that some people are not going to feel comfortable, and I have to also hold that that's okay. That my behavior may make somebody feel weird, and that's like not my intention. But I also have to sit with the discomfort as part of decolonization. Like sometimes we will really not be ready for what someone's offering us, even though it's liberation. Like shit be a rose, but it could still look like a knife to you. And so I think we should, instead of trying to tell you it's not a knife, try and understand why you see a knife. Like try and stretch to like meet you where you're really at. So, oh, Azalea invited Cleo on tour. That's exciting, but also terrifying. Like I think like people are still mad at Azalea. Maybe. I don't know. Mm. Listen. I'm not coming for Azalea. I'm just saying I'm terrified because I feel like they're both extremely vocal. Here's my thing: they're both extremely vocal, and I'm just like, I pray it works out. That's all I'm gonna say, because I feel like Azalea reaching out in this moment. She a Gemini. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna fucking say. It could go many ways. It could go many motherfucking ways. That's all I was trying to offer. I'm not trying to play either of them, but I look at Azalea and I'm like, Azalea, are you calling her? Hmm. Again, Azalea calling Cleo right now. Again, I'm just paying attention to how everybody moving. Cause on one hand, like you hope it work out. You hope it work out, but I just feel like the timing. It's the timing for me. Cause it's like, why not plan something, you know? Like you're inviting her, but it's like you heard what she said about the last one. I don't know, but probably like I just feel like Cleo just popped up on our timeline to tell us a story that's fucked up. I just don't think it's a time to be announcing going on tour. Where I just don't think that's it. Especially since like the last time she was on tour was so shitty. Like why wouldn't you invest in her music and help her do a rollout so she could go on a tour for real for real? Like I looked into her music. She hasn't dropped recently. Like I just feel like this shit feels sloppy to me again. But I feel like again. I feel like again, like it's just layers to this shit and how shit could go. I'm not saying that Azalea is a bad person. I would never say that. That's weird. But I do think that it's wild to be like, let's go get you out there right now. I just don't think that she needs to be out there right now. I think that she needs to work on some music. Roles like get a project together. Get a subject. Get you know what I mean? Lois of Keys, this is the moment to really to really write something about Ice Spice. To really low key, this is a moment to like really write something to like low key. I feel like she could really start a little cause she already bodied the girl, but she could really dance on her grave. Like low key, like that's where I'm at. Listen, I'm not trying to play with Cleo at all. Like I really hope nobody thinks I'm trying to play with nobody. I'm just looking like listen, I don't claim to be like some music aficionado or nothing of the sort. I enjoy music. I enjoy music history. I It's an enjoyment. It's not like a passion. But from what I've noticed of Cleo Trappa, she really does need to do some work in the booth. Again, I am nobody. I am a stranger. I'm a professional yapper. I get paid very little to talk. But I'll say this. I think that if she worked a little bit more on her delivery, I do think that she could really do something. Because again, she has the power. She has a lot. She has a lot. But I do think, unfortunately, I think listening to some of her tracks, I think that one thing that I noticed about Ice Spice is Ice Spice not that talented, but she gets a good hook. And I feel like that's the thing with Cleo, is like if she had a good hook, like, and she's had some good hooks in the past. But if Cleo really worked on, like, I wish Baby Mother would work with Cleo. Like, I low key, like, this is gonna sound dramatic, but I wanted to reach out to Ice Spice so bad and be like, girlie, like, can we really talk about, like, just how you're moving real quick? Because I'm a fucking stranger, but this is tragic. Like, because I really do think, like, just based on her response, bro, emotional intelligence is so crazy because you'll really hear, like, that somebody, like, didn't get didn't get treated good in life. Like you, like it's really crazy, bro. Like honestly, like it's really fucked up. Like emotional intelligence will really have you realizing like, oh shit, they don't know how to behave better because they literally get to behave however they want because everybody everybody eats off them now. So now they get a false sense of entitlement and they're superior to so many people they think because people are allowing them to think that because they're taking their money and they're performing like they're subservient now. Like that's why I won't move like that at my job. I'm gonna move like I'm a bitch that got something going on. That's how I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move like bitch I'm late sometimes. Sometimes my lunch is late. I deserve it. The fuck ain't nothing that dire. Like low key bitch I answer phones. Like low key my job is answering phones. Is making sure motherfuckers check into their room. Like, trust me, I'm never working at a job that's high stakes, high stress. I'm not her. You know where I work? I work at a job where old people be like, can somebody wake us up in the morning? Cause we got a surgery at 5:30. And I'm like, absolutely, bitch. I'm gonna be up at 5 o'clock at 4 o'clock in the morning. I got you. That's the job. The job is literally just doing things for people that's going through some fucking crazy ass shit. Like it's literally just makes sense to me. That's why I do it. But ain't no fucking stress for real. But getting back to it though, just the ways that like Ice Spice, when I hear her talking, I could tell like she really has not had access to like care and support that was genuine. Like I really feel like her saying that her mom is jealous of her. I hate to say this, but for you to feel like your mom is jealous of you, I hate to say this, but it's just giving like incestuous. It's creepy. But again, like these are things that you don't hear until you're doing work with your own shit. Like just the ways that Ice Spice was responding and making it seem like Cleo was ungrateful or anything of that nature. See, and you know what though? Here's the thing: people thought that some of the things Cleo said, people dragged her for that I thought was interesting. Like I saw people getting mad that she compared a tour bus to a slave ship, and I thought that was like really interesting that people are getting mad about that. But here's what I'll say: her comparing a second tour bus that was obviously meant to carry the extras, not the main people. That's obviously on purpose. Like that's the shit that blows me. Is like she literally said that Ice Spice illuminated that there was a second tour bus, and so there was more space, and so more people could come on the bus. That's not what you said on the phone to the girl when you invited her on tour. Like, there's just a way that she literally like went out of her way to omit the truth in order to embarrass the girl. And again, you don't just do that to people. Like that's just not something you just do. This was premeditated and it was planned. And so it's deeper than being a bully. Like she's actually a motherfucking menace. And when Cleo Trappa said that the girly Ice Spice was talking about, I've been following you since high school, kind of fucked me up a little bit, to be honest, because it's like, damn, like, imagine like your fan being your op. Whoa. But I say all that to say that, you know, when you are on the internet and you get a following or people like you for whatever reason, there's gonna be people that really don't like your ass and they will come around you. Like that's the thing that people don't talk about enough, is that like people will really come close to you to hurt you. Like because they watch you, because they watched you at some point and they liked you at some point. It's a very bizarre thing that will someday be a YouTube documentary. But like the parasocial shit is like deeper. Like it's like once we can acknowledge that there's a power dynamic happening with like a person be creating content and a person watching content, we also have to hold that within that power dynamic there is dehumanization happening. So yeah, Ice's mom I thought was her twin at one point. Like I seen a picture of them together and I was like, oh. Like whenever girlies be looking just like their mom, I be feeling bad for them because usually the mom is like mean as hell because she be looking at her daughter like, why are you me? You're stealing my youth. You're stealing from me. Like I've seen shit like that. I've seen mothers be thinking that their daughter stole from them. I remember hearing like daughters steal the beauty, the sons make you more beautiful, and it's like ew. Like I know many women who have said shit like that, and I'm like, that's so sad. Like imagine thinking your daughter is making you ugly. Like yuck. And when they be saying they be looking ugly, it's like bitch, your nose be spreading. Like that's what it be, bitch. Like their nose be spreading. That's it. That's true. That's true. Just the dehumanization. Nini, I'm crying. Alexandria, I think it's deeper than hate watching. Like, I think some people like I'll say this. I've lost a lot of followers in like the last few weeks, which has like been interesting to me, but it's also been something I'm trying to just remind myself that like as I become like the person I'm supposed to be, which is like someone who's like emotionally aware, intelligent, like who someone who has empathy, compassion, like as I become someone who's like a bit more uh emotive and connected to my body and regulated, I will perhaps become someone that people don't like, and that is okay because I am a people pleaser, and so I do care that people like me. I do enjoy being praised to a degree that's probably wild, but I think like saying it is freeing because I think that like or I know that I'm not alone in that, but I think like whenever you create content like this, like anyone who's like whose content is like their face in a square, like there's something there, we're getting something from that. We're benefiting from being perceived and like the ways that I've told my story many times. My family wasn't really caring towards me. And so I don't think that, like, I got the appropriate amount of attention or perception that one should get to, like, actualize. And I think even saying that is funny because it's like, some of us, we. We know our parents very well, or they were with us very well, and we still didn't get to be actualized. So, I think that we all struggle in a different way, and I think we could never compare what we're going through to somebody else. Like no matter what, we really could never compare. And so I do think that being perceived, being seen, being held, like those are things that make us seen as like uh, people to emulate, people that are good people. And I think that the idea of goodness it's such a slippery slope because like what I think is good and what someone else thinks is like what I think is good and what like a conservative thinks is good, worlds apart. And so I don't know. It's a lot. And that's the other thing too. Like this is gonna be like this is unrelated as fuck, but slightly related. I used to watch Teen Mom like hardcore. Like bitch, I was a hardcore Teen Mom stan. Like I'm gonna be so fucking for real. Like if I had money and like was living like a normal life, I would have absolutely gone to a taping of like a reunion. Like if I really was like a well-adjusted person with like a real life, I would have absolutely gone one time. Because again, I watched that show every week. I was obsessed. I remember watching 16 and Pregnant when I was in my teens. Like I remember when that show came out and just thinking to myself, "Damn, this is crazy." Like I remember that show. I'm not gonna say that show isn't why I had kids, but I remember watching that show thinking, "Oh my fucking god!" Like all the things that come with being young and having kids. But I know that a lot of people didn't have kids because of that show, which I find funny as fuck. Because again, I just think that like the people they chose, like out of all of them, nobody had their shit together. Mm. 16 and Pregnant is literally a show on MTV where they would show like 16-year-olds that were pregnant or like around 16 years old who were pregnant and like their stories as a way to deter young teens from having unprotected sex. and having children. And like honestly, the stories of these kids really did scare some of us very much sperm sober. Cause yeah, no, I remember watching that show as a teen and thinking it was funny as fuck. Caitlin and Bentley, I'm crying. Yes, 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 yes. You got it, you got it. But yeah, no, I definitely remember like watching that show when I was a teenager and just being like, this shit is crazy as fuck. Like that was like my version of like watching like soaps or telenovelas. Like that show just carried me. But at this point, like I'm watching, like these people are like my age now, cause like I was a teen when they were a teen, and so like now they're on like season motherfucking 15, to actually way more than that, way more than that. Like they were 16 and they got pregnant. Damn, like season 20 and shit. Like it's up there, and it's only available on like Philo, I think. I don't fucking know, but at this point, like all of the people on the show are older and they're doing way weirder and wilder things, and it's like it's a reminder that like you know. I don't know what's a reminder of, bitch. I feel like I was trying to tie it all together, but I feel like I say all that to say that like I like now that I'm watching their story as like as an adult, I'm like, damn, that's a lot. Cause it's like I know a lot about these people, no, right? I've seen a lot of footage of these people, but like I don't know them. And even now, it's like I want to go back and rewatch like all these shows, but there's a part of me that's like, man, reality TV is crazy as fuck. Like I don't know, I just feel like we're shifting as a country. Like we're still watching reality TV, but our standards have changed. I've noticed. Like before we before like I want to say beginning of uh like just shitty shows that we'd watch, like where we were cool to watch a bunch of people like just beat each other up on a stage, like Maury and Jerry Springer's insane. But like just the evolution to like, there's a bunch of people that are like inside of these rooms talking to each other and then they're gonna go on dates. Like it's just wild. Like just the ways that like reality TV has been like shifting over the years. Like the idea of baddies. It's like bitch, Bad Girls Club period was wild, and I'll never forget like Dane being like Dane watched Bad Girls Club for the first time in his life, and he was like, "There's a prize, right?" And I was like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "They're doing all this fighting because there's a prize at the end, right? Like they get money at the end." And I was like, "No." I was like, "The prize is the house." I was like, "The prize is that they get to get wasted in someone else's mansion for about maybe 3 months, maybe." And while they're there, they get to form friendships that last about 3 beers, and then they get to beat each other up. And sometimes the police are called, even though it's a TV show. So, and he was just like, "So there's no prize?" I was like, "Nope." I was like, "It's not a game show. It's just a show about women beating each other up while drunk and dressing pretty cute. It's wild. So real life is wild too. Flavor of Love. Oh my god. Flavor of Love. Fucking Ray J, bitch. Fucking Ray J. Something's going on with him. I don't want to bring it up. It's too messy and I'm falling asleep. I gotta go to work tomorrow, bitch. I'm an adult now. Dochi's amazing. We love her. The first season of Bad Girls Club is so insane. I'm always mad that I miss it. Like I have a Bad Girls Club channel on my TV, and I always miss it, bitch. And I Tiffany Pollard is a Capricorn. Trust me, I know all Capricorns on reality TV. Well, I don't know all of them, but I know her. She's famous. She's a famous Capricorn. I know all the famous Capricorns that I need to know. Like Judge Mathis, he's in trouble too this right now, which is funny as fuck to me, honestly. Like imagine calling people a crackhead so much and like your wife is about to leave you. 39 years. Wow. I don't know. 39 years. Could you leave after 39? It's some people saying that they wouldn't leave after 39. It's some people saying like if I was together for 39 years with a man, I would just keep on going. I would just stay. Y'all would really stay? Y'all would really leave after 39? I would be so fucking for real. It really depends on what's going on. Like if my hip is still hipping, Like, if my feet is still feeding, like, I might still stay, bitch. Like, honestly, like, I'm just like 39. But then again, you know what? Maybe something had happened. Crystal J, I feel you. Here's my thing. Like, somebody in the comments was like, he could sleep in a different room. He could go somewhere else. I was like, bitch, now you can go somewhere else. Woo! I just feel like the world about to look so different in the next year, bitch. I'm excited. Cause like honestly, it's the way I've been so scared of getting evicted, and it's the way that they said, look, we got 30 more days. Like, bitch, the fucking they have evicted people so swiftly and so much that they can't even get an eviction date. Cause here's the thing, if they could get one, they would they would put it on the paper. They put one on the paper, and now they just saying 30 days. They can't even, bitch. They're broke. I love it. I love when the corporation's going broke, bitch. They literally can't even set an eviction date for me no more. Yo, my ancestral team. Well, also late stage capitalism, bitch, because this is gonna happen more frequently. It's gonna just get worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. You know, till money not gonna make no sense. And corporations are gonna be like, listen, if you work at this job, you don't have to buy any more groceries or like I'm telling you, the world we live in about to get crazier and crazier, bitch. Like I feel like before it crumbles, it's gonna become something else even more unattainable. All these subscription services and shit is about to be. Would you like to have a grocery subscription? Now you have the standard grocery subscription, which means that you only go hungry a few times a day. But if you do move up to the platinum plan, you'll be able to have enough food to never be hungry. No, I need to go to bed, bro. Not Judge Mathis. I mean, it is what it is. Fuck that man, though. Fourth quarter of the year, they don't be giving a fuck. I'm crying, bitch. Truly. Um, the Disney sub means you can see them. That's crazy. Mm. I don't know what's going on with the Disney sub. I really wonder. I mean, it is what it is. I feel like at the end of the day, like, they get more money if they let a bitch stay. They get less money if they make a bitch leave. And to be honest, if they kick me out, that's not on me. Like, I feel like that's why I'm like playing it the way I am, cause it's like no matter what, like it's not on me. Like if like if I get put out of here, it's not on my record. Like nobody knows nothing. Don't nobody got my name. So there's just a part of me that's like, you know what? Somebody got killed on Disney, and since they had Disney Plus sub, they can't sue the company. Wait, that's weird as fuck. That is strange as hell. That is wild. I've never heard that, but I'm terrified. We're in the end of times. Listen, I need to go wash my face. And yo, honestly, I'm gonna try so hard to vlog in the morning. Like, I really wanna start vlogging in the morning so y'all can see how cute I look for work, bitch, because I be looking so fucking cute, sound. And I just wanna do it for the fat career bitches, honestly, because I'm looking so scrumptious. Do I still do tarot? Yes, I still read tarot. I can't call when I'm gonna do a tarot party. I'm gonna be so fucking for real, y'all. I cannot call it. But if it's true that I'm not evicted, bitch, it's gonna be next week for sure. But I wanna say I have Wednesday off. I feel like let's plan for Wednesday. Um Angie, you're doing a lot. You're doing a lot. It's okay. Um Word. Yeah, no, the hat shop was definitely a moment. Low key, I want to get a hat. Low key. What's my career woman position? Hospitality, bitch. I wear a lot of hats, you know. But I basically just work at a front desk at a hotel. That's basically it. I'm front desk at a hotel. Um, but yeah, it's chill. I love it. I love my job. I'm so happy there. I get to do whatever I want. My feet hurt because I work. I worked at a job. Crystal, thank you for fucking with me at the hash shop. Thank you for watching my videos. Low key, the internet at the fucking hospital doesn't allow me to vlog, which hurts me. So I'm gonna try to get my life together. Like, bitch, honestly, when I get that first check, bitch, I'm buying a new phone. It's the way my videos about to get better, bitch. It's the way my quality about to go up. I can't wait. I don't know what kind of phone I'm gonna get. I have no idea. I low-key want to fix both my phones, but I don't know if that's worth it. But I feel like the way phones be costing now, it might be worth it to just fix the phone versus get a new one. I don't know. Alexandria, that is terrifying, but it tracks. Disney is demonic. Disney is actually evil as hell. Amanda, thank you so much. I really love my job. I'm really grateful that I have it. But at the same time, I am trying to find somebody else to work there. I don't know if anybody is local. I'm not trying to like necessarily be like, let's be best friends or nothing, like not to put too much pressure on you. But my job is hiring. There was a girlie that quit. So if someone is local and looking for a job at the hospital downtown in Ann Arbor, it exists. But I also want to say that there's many jobs at the hospital and you should look into it. Like, honestly, believe in yourself, babe. Believe in yourself. Like, I was a stoner just chilling, trying to fucking find a job. They don't drug test either. So, yes, I'm in Michigan right now. It's wild. It's a fun time though. Oh, I was living in Hazel Park before here. Very cute. I don't know. I feel like the thing about working in hospitality is you could work in any state. Like, I could work at a hotel anywhere, but I don't know. I like this place. Like, if I left, I would only work at a place similar. Like, I feel like this is like the only kind of job I want, I think. I mean, I'd definitely be in Romulus, bitch. We could link in Romulus. I work at a hospital hotel. I work in a hotel at a hospital. Inside of the hospital I work in, bitch, I have dark nails. Like, Angie, I'ma kick you out because you've been doing the most. Like, you've been doing the motherfucking most. I literally can't. I literally can't with you. I can't. And if it was, and if it was, and if it was, baby, it's mine and I got it honest. Good God. Like, people be really watching and like, girl. Like, I swear, I don't ever be in nobody live video trying to say something that's weird as fuck. Like, I just cannot relate. I know not everybody has to be like me, but the mindset that, like, someone's live is about you and your thoughts, it's like, it's not. It's not. Like, it's a group effort. We all kicking it in here. My God. I just, like, oof. Like, do you know how uncomfortable people like? I just feel like if the tables were turned and I was in a video and I was in like the chat, bitch, I don't even care. Let my nail be dirty. Who cares? But I was just gonna say, like, let me be the one texting y'all, and I can see all of y'all in the chat doing what y'all are doing. It will be a different experience, and y'all will maybe have a crumb of understanding of how wild it is sometimes to like be perceived in this way where you can't really say anything back because we literally can't see each other, or I can't see you rather. So that's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Like, I do consent to being perceived. Sidebar, that motherfucking Rice Krispie treat was good as fuck. Oh my god. Like, I literally hate eating one because it feels fucked up. Like, why would I just want one? Like, I literally put one in my pants. I put two in my pants. And I hid them. And then I remembered the second one after I ate the first one sneakily. And the second one had been warmed by my fat. My god. It was great. Oh, I was eating. I made, bitch, I'm so sad. I didn't get to finish my food. It's still good though. I made broccoli cheddar soup. I didn't make it. I got it from the store. But I also made these bagels. They're Asiago bagels, and I've been just eating them like they're big ass chips. It's good. It's good for me. I'm a big back American. Um, bitch, right. Like, no, like Rice Krispie treats is so fucking good. It's just like not okay. No, you're good, babe. You're super good. I need to wash my face and I'm so sad about it. Like, you ever just want to go to bed dirty face so bad, but it's like if you do that, you already know your pillow gonna be dirty. Fuck. Tragic. Tragic. But the good thing is I already did my hair for tomorrow, so I'm about to just throw my bonnet on, bitch. And just refresh in the motherfucking morning. Like, I'm getting so good at my natural hair, bitch. I feel really excited about it. Bitch, and my bonnet been holding me down. Bitch, I had this bonnet for so long. I love this bonnet. It's so hard. Yes, I love Rice Krispie treats. I've made them a lot. Aaron, I'm crying. But yeah, no, I feel like before I go, because like I feel like I do have a little bit more energy than before. I have a tiny bit more energy, so I'm low-key about to show off because my friend had sent me. Oh my god, what was I sitting on? Oh my god. You ever get up and your booty claps and it feels kind of weird? Maybe not you. It's fine though. But yeah, my friend sent me some clothes because I told her a couple of days ago that I was starting a new job, and she was like, "Bitch, I love you." Um, I'm good. I'm good with how my curls are defined. I don't need them any bit more defined. But let me see. Let me see. Um, there's so much stuff. Like, there's just so much. Like, I really wish I had the energy to put any of it on, but I really fucking don't. Like, I was getting so hyped. I put on a couple things, but these are a couple things that I haven't tried on. I'll show you some of the stuff I tried on, but this dress, I think it's super pretty. It has like a really cute little tassel design. I could see me wearing this sooner than later because bitch, it's already September, but it's still fucking hot. There's a lot of green. This one, I'm excited for because I feel like I want to do something fun with it. Like some of them, like I feel like as like a, like as, ooh, I didn't realize it was pants. I didn't realize it was pants this whole time. Oh, wait, can you see my chocha? Okay, no, good. But yeah, literally, I didn't know it was pants. I'm a little concerned because it's a little close to flesh tone, but there's a part of me that feels like, I feel like yellow. I feel like some yellow with this would look pretty. It's a really nice fabric though. Um, it's not linen. It's not linen. Actually, I could be wrong. I'm gonna look. I don't think it's linen. It's not, it's very cool fabric. It's very cold. It's very cool to the touch. I don't know why I'm unfolding it like this. Oh, it's Old Navy. Okay. Are they gonna tell me? Damn, I hate when like the info is like about the fabric is like all up in the interior. Alright, what's going on here? Okay. Tencel. Tencel. I like it. I'm really grateful. Like, again, I think Heather's style is really fucking dope, and I'm hella fucking grateful that she sent me anything. But she sent me like mad royalties. Like, look at this. This is one of those dresses that like is like has like one of those drawstrings, so you can make it a little bit more like a V-neck, or you can kind of have like a sleeve on it. I love that detail because I feel like the way that I would wear it is more like this for like summer, but I feel like as it gets cooler, like I'll have like the, you know. Again, these are for my super hot work looks. I feel like this one, I like this one not for work. Um, it's very, very, very cozy and comfortable. I actually tried this one on. I really like how it fits. I low-key want to turn it into a two-piece. Maybe. It really depends. Like, I'm not that great at sewing yet, but some of these things that I've been thinking about upcycling because I really would love to learn how to do that. But I do want to show you that there's, oh, you know, I am going to put one thing on. Even though it's not going to make no fucking sense. I still want you to see it because this is like my favorite piece that she sent that I tried on yet. I haven't tried on everything, so I can't say it's my favorite piece overall. But I'm obsessed with this jacket. It's so good. Like, first of all, it's lightweight, but it's warm enough as like a shell for like fall, you know, and it's corduroy, but it's not like super thick corduroy. It's unlined, meaning it can be lined, but it doesn't have to be. And again, I feel like if y'all would have seen it earlier when I was like dressed, y'all would have seen it look a little bit cuter. But I feel like in my house dress, it's not giving. I feel like it's giving low key. Low key is giving Monique and Precious like slightly, but at the end of the day, bitch, when I really get into it, bitch, it's gonna, it's gonna give, bitch. Trust me, trust me, trust me, girl. I believe in me. I believe. Ooh, this other piece I'm really obsessed with. It's a dress with the cutout in the front. And it's kind of like, there's no place like home. Very much going to be giving fat Dorothy vibes. Cannot wait. Also, when I don't want to wear the top, I noticed that I could fold it down. And the way that the top part kind of cascades over the belly pooch, bitch, even as a skirt, it fucking eats. So, Heather, you're a real one, bitch. Just know that. Just know that. Then, oh my god, super cute house dress. Obsessed. I mean, it doesn't have to be a house dress, but it could also be like a beach dress as well. Just something for, you know, easy breezy. It's hella comfortable. I had this shit on earlier. So comfortable, so lightweight. There's pockets. Number one. A couple things didn't fit, which made me slightly sad. Like this jean jacket. Like some of the stuff that didn't fit, I was gonna offer to one of my coworkers because she is super, she told me she used to be fatter. Like we've had a conversation where she's like, I used to be a fatter girl. And I'm like, okay. I don't know what to say to that, but I feel like some of this stuff might be good layering pieces for her. If anybody sees this jacket or this sweater or this shirt and thinks that they would wear it and it would look good on them, hit me up, because I'm probably not going to wear it. And I'm probably closer to like a size 26. And I think this said it's a 26, but not for my belly shape, you feel me? It's a 4 from Torrid, so just want to be candid. If someone would want this, let me know. And again, I'm hoping I'm not giving ungrateful. I just feel like if I'm not going to wear something, if it's too small for me, and somebody could use it, I would rather pass it along. That's kind of like my vibe about literally anything. If I'm not gonna use it and somebody is, please take it. This dress is super cute. I feel like, again, as a skirt, it would eat. I love the tears in it. Kind of gothic. I don't know. I feel like I'm in between styles right now. I don't know what the fuck I'm trying to give out here. So I feel like Heather really gave me an opportunity to play. Who's this? Oh, this is another one. I live for her black. Oh, this is a romper. Oh, nice. Nice, because honestly, I've noticed one of my bosses wears like fucking gauchos and like giant shorts, and I'm like, bitch, yes. Cause I don't like to wear fucking pants either. Ooh, also this piece is really fun. I'm kind of shook. It's a Reptiles piece. Um, I think it actually might be a little bit too big for me. I could be wrong. But it's a shirt, and then but as you can see, it's like very, very, very wide. So if there's a person who wears like a 5X or even a 6X, this might hit for you more than me. I'm not trying to play anybody, just trying to offer. You know, if anybody is a little larger than myself, please hit me up, because as much as I am going to get, as much as I'm about to be a fatter bitch, you know, I'm not a fatter bitch right now, so, you know, get it, bitch. Um, Bitch, I want to show you my favorite thing, though. I wore this sweater. I low-key want to put it on just so you can see the vibes that I was giving today, because I was looking so fucking cute. But I don't want y'all to see my fucking coochie so bad. So I'm just going to chill the fuck out and just show you the fucking sweater. But this sweater, it is gigantic. When I put it on, it covers my booty and my coochie, and I'm obsessed with it. And I wear it with like I wear it with like black leggings and my sandals. Ideally, I would love to wear it with like boots or like a really cute pair of sneakers. Just, you know, something kind of fun. But this sweater cost me $3. Bitch, go to Value World. Go to Value World immediately. Immediately. And it's knitted, so it has a little bit of like a breeze. Torrid always had good quality clothes, but it's just like not everything. Like the thing about Torrid is they be unlining their shit. Like that's what I think about Torrid is like they don't be lining everything. Oh, she also gave me like two pairs of jeans. One of them are like a pair of like straight leg black jeans that have damn, I gotta play this song. You ever have a song stuck in your head, bitch? Oh, bitch. Sorry, bitch, my back hurt. Um, but yeah, no, some of the stuff at Torrid is ugly. Like real talk, like some of it is terrible. Southern Gothic eats, yes, true. And Heather's from Cali, so like Heather has like style, you know. Like I just feel like people from Cali be knowing. Oh my, oh my god. I sat on my phone stand and I don't know why, but I thought I sat on something alive, and I got so scared. Oh my god. Whew. No, Heather is so stylish. Heather is so stylish. I am obsessed. I even like, bitch. I fucking love her cozy clothes. Like, bitch. Like, imagine a fucking. Come on now. And there's a titty pocket. Bitch, I could fill it with snacks. Bitch. Bitch. Let me stop. But low key though, a spinny chair really do make it all better. Um. But yeah, no, this song is stuck in my head. I'm obsessed with this song so much. I want to say the artist is named Sizzla, but I could be fucking wrong. I could be wrong. But yeah, no, I want to put this song on and smoke another L, and also just fucking pound water because I'm thirsty as shit. You know what's funny? I literally have gold adornments. I literally have gold adornments. So just thank you for saying that, because I was thinking about doing that for work tomorrow. And now I am. Like I think I'm gonna do like a little fat twist in the front of my hairline, and then I'm gonna put a bunch of like gold jump rings in it, and just just do a lot with a little, you know. Hey, Crystal. I hope y'all are doing super well tonight. Honestly, are y'all drinking? Is anybody drinking tonight? Is anybody drinking tomorrow night? Cause I fucking am. I'm definitely getting tipsy tomorrow night for sure. For fucking sure, bitch. Like I've been actually. Am I really though? I might, cause I know I know on Saturday I'm gonna microdose. Or what you getting? What you getting? What you getting? Yo, you are bugging. You are bugging TV. 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 This don't make no sense. Like I did not even click nothing. TV. Yo, this TV bugging out. House of Villains. No, is that about the villains from Disney? Am I tripping? Lala, I see that too. I see that too. I want to have a farm, but I don't want to live in a big house. I want to live in a little ass house with a comfortable amount of space for me and the people that I love to do our thing. But I want there to be multiple spaces for us to do our thing. But I don't think. I'm so mad. I done spelled this shit wrong. Yes, I found it. Yes, I found it. It is Sizzla. I'm right. This song is so good, honestly. It's called Woman I Need You. I just love any song where any song where a Rasta is like begging a bitch not to leave his life. Any song where a man is crying about how a bitch is the baddest bitch. That's my favorite song, honestly. Truly. Now listen. It's just a good song, you feel me? It's just you could hear, he don't want to lose her. Am I Slytherin? Okay, for like 1 second I was scared. Again, it's called Woman I Need You by Sizzla. Enjoy. This is unrelated to literally everything, but I put a bunch of ginger and sugar in this jar, and I made my own ginger syrup. I don't know if anybody cares about ginger syrup, but anything that is wet, anything that is alive, anything that grows can be made into syrup. You can make a syrup of anything. Don't let them stop you, bitch. Ooh, that shit good as fuck. It tastes low-key like them ginger candies, bitch. Like the ginger chews. It literally tastes like that. I be adding that shit to my water. You could make your own little ginger ale. Just add some sparkling water. You can use it as a base for a ginger tea, a ginger iced tea. The world is your oyster, friend. Yo, I feel like the noise of crickets is like so loud in here. Like it's actually distressing me. Fuck. That is so good. Yo, I hope you do turn up. I'm gonna play one more song. I'll be right back. Okay, I have a question. Should I be dramatic? Like, do y'all want to just hear like a song, or do y'all want to hear a poem? I'm gonna do a poll. I'm gonna just do a poll, cause low key, I could share a poem with y'all, but I don't want to bombard you. You feel me? Trying to ask for consent over here. You feel me? You don't have to peel the ginger. I put the ginger in there. I just cut it open. Like I just cut it into four pieces. Like I cut it in sideways and top ways into like four little like pieces that like, if that makes sense. Kind of like when you cut a banana. Like if you cut a banana the long way and the short way, and then I put it inside of like the sugar, and I had it in the freezer. I think that might have helped it. It went from the freezer to the jar with a bunch of sugar, and I just kept layering it, and it tastes good as fuck. And like I said, you can add it to tonic water. You could add it to sparkling water. You can add it to your own little bubbly machine concoction, whatever the case may be. But you can also add it to lemonade and make a ginger lemonade. You can do a lot of stuff with it, but I also feel like it's nice in the wintertime, you know, when you're wanting to add some ginger to your life. Garlic is also good too. I want to low-key make a garlic syrup. I know that sounds probably crazy, but I feel like that might be helpful, but I'm trying to think of using maybe like agave, perhaps. I don't know. I know people be fermenting garlic though. I know I read about it somewhere, but I'm interested. We need more yearning indeed. Okay, the poem is winning. I feel like I'm gonna wait another 2 minutes to see the poll, but I'm probably gonna play both. But I feel like we're just figuring out which one we're gonna do first. So just putting that out there. There will probably be both, but which one are we doing first? Ooh, garlic confit sounds yummy as hell. Damn. Also, this is unrelated, but I have a bruise on my bone that I'm trying to heal. I know this probably sounds wild, but I fell over the summer, and like that part of my leg is still in pain. And so I started putting RSO oil on a band-aid. And this looks probably really gross, but this is like literally olive oil and weed cooked down for like hours to release all of the cannabinoids in it. I wish I had a fucking syringe right now. I don't. I just have the packaging, and I can't open this because, bitch, I can't open this. So, with that being said, it's called Rick Simpson oil. It's basically a dart. It kind of looks like a suppository slightly. If you're not someone who uses suppositories, it kind of looks like a syringe. And it has the RSO oil in it, and you can put it on band-aids and put it on your body. I've only done it one day. I just started doing it, but that part of my leg, like I can feel the trauma and the harm, and even the scars on my knees are still trying to find their way to heal. And I'm not really a person that like lightens scars or anything. I have a lot of them, and like I've just decided that I might, if I ever get like less scared, I might get a like a tattoo to cover them, or just like make them look more artistic and intentional. Which might be silly, but there's a part of me that feels like I kind of want to get a tattoo just to, for the function of it in a way. And I don't know if that's like the right way to get a tattoo, so maybe that's silly. I love garlic so much. No, I read that garlic is like so good for you and that you should be eating it like every day. I actually read that you should be having garlic very frequently. And that it's really important for your body, and that if you don't eat garlic, that it can, well, not if you don't eat it, but like eating it can absolutely increase like your life's health, allegedly, because it has like all of this antibacterial properties. And I actually remember reading that like somebody had like put garlic and honey in a jar and like let it ferment over time, and that was like a really powerful substance. And I believe it. I really do believe it. Like there's a part of me that's really interested. I'm very intrigued. I actually might want to try to get that going, but I'm just always interested in natural medicine. And like I think it's so funny that I work in a hospital because I feel like a lot of the state medicine, like I want to give my boss like mushrooms so fucking bad. Like it's not even funny. Like I really want to dose her, but I know that she can't do it because like apparently she's a part of this study that gives her free medication because she's not on any drugs. And it frustrates me because I feel like what a sick program, in my honest opinion. Like they literally keep you fucking with them for your pain needs by making it so if you ever do anything else, if you ever use any drugs, they'll cut you off. That seems so evil. Like you should be able to experiment with natural medicine without that being a problem, especially if it's legal. Like it just feels so fucking reductive. But we're in the motherfucking hell realm. Oh no, she asked me if I wanted to go out for drinks soon. She was telling me about a couple places. She called me baby like 3 times. Like honestly, like she was having like she has Ehlers-Danlos. And I knew it when she was like trying to describe it to me, like trying to like let me know that she's disabled. And I was like, "Oh, you have Ehlers-Danlos?" And she like paused. She was like, "Did I tell you?" And I was like, "No." I was like, "Your symptoms just sounded like similar." And like again, like I'm autistic as fuck, so I just be listening to people and be like, "Oh, this sounds like this thing I heard about before." And so she was like, "Oh, weird. What up, JJ?" And so her energy was just like, damn, this bitch be listening. She all in tune with people and shit and be paying attention. So I just feel like my boss be feeling safe with me to be telling me shit, and I love that. Like I really love our connection, genuinely. And I think that's why I'm also bothered by the girly, like the Lucifer girl. Cause it's like they be chilling. Like they be hanging out for real together. And I kinda wonder like, what's going on? Like anyways, people be monologuing. People be monologuing, baby. And I don't know what the fuck they be really trying to tell me. But yeah, okay. So, okay, the song got more votes than the poem. But here's the thing about the song. It's a poem too. That's my favorite part. That's my favorite part. That's my favorite part. I kind of tricked you a little bit, didn't I? Kind of bamboozled you a little bit, didn't I? I didn't mean to, truly, but it's the truth. The song is really a poem. Okay. Hold up. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Yes. I've played this before. You may have heard it if you've been here before. It's amazing. Get excited. This is Sonia Sanchez, called For the Sweet Honey in the Rock. And I hope y'all dance. I really do hope y'all dance to this. It's a good one.
I'm gonna stay on the battlefield. I'm gonna stay on the battlefield. I'm gonna stay on the battlefield till I die. I'm gonna stay on the battlefield. I'm gonna stay on the battlefield. I'm gonna stay on the battlefield till I die. I had come to the city, carrying life in my eyes amid rumors of death, calling out to everyone who would listen. It is time to move us all into another century. Time for freedom and racial and sexual justice. Time for women and children and men. Time for hands unbound. I had come into the city where peaceful press and the spaces are between us smile. I had come into the city carrying life in my eyes. I had come into the city carrying life in my eyes. And they follow us in their cars with their computers, and their tongues crawl with caterpillars, and they bumped us off the road, turned over our cars, and they bombed our buildings, killed our babies, and they shot our doctors, maintaining our bodies, and the choice changed to professionals, but we kept on organized, kept on teaching, believing, loving, doing what was holy, moving to a higher ground, even though our hands were full of swords teeth, but we held out our eyes till there is a grace, but we held out our eyes till there is a grace. I'm gonna treat everybody right. I'm gonna treat everybody right. I'm gonna treat everybody right till I die. I'm gonna treat everybody right. I'm gonna treat everybody right. I'm gonna treat everybody right till I die. Come, I say come. You sitting still in domestic bacteria. Come, I say come. You standing still in double-breasted mornings. Come, I say come. And return to the fight. This fight for the earth. This fight for our children. This fight for our life. We need your hurricane voice. We need your sacred hands. I say come, sister, brother, to the battlefield. Come into the rainforest. Come into the hood. Come into the barrio. Come into the schools. Come into the abortion clinics. Come into the prisons. Come into recess spines. I say come. Wrap your feet around justice. I say come. Wrap your tongues around truth. I say come. Wrap your hands with deeds and prayer. You brown ones. You yellow ones. You black ones. You gay ones. You white ones. You lesbian ones. Come, come, come. Come to this battlefield called life, called life, called life, called life. Come, come, come to this battlefield called life, called life, called life, called life, called life. Gonna stay on the battlefield, gonna stay on the battlefield, gonna stay on the battlefield till I die. Gonna stay on the battlefield, gonna stay on the battlefield, gonna stay on the battlefield till I die, 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 die. Come, 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 come to this battlefield. Call life, call life, call life, 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 life,
I love this song. I mean, on mushrooms, I would be on the floor, bitch. If I was on mushrooms, I would be on the floor listening to this. I would not be well. I would not be well. I feel like I gotta be in my right state listening to that. I'm trying to think of a song that I heard recently that I really love. Ooh, you know what? This song, I feel like people may not appreciate this song, but I feel like this song still excites me. This song still makes my pussy pop, and I hope by putting it on, somebody also will realize that this song is still great. But again, if other people don't agree, that's okay. I just feel like this song, there's just something about it. There's just something about it, girl. Like, again, don't judge me too harshly.
Somebody comes here before. It feels like we've never before. Somebody come get her. She's dancing like a stripper. Somebody come get her. She's dancing like a stripper. Somebody come get her. She's dancing like a stripper. Somebody come get her. She's feeling all the liquor. Screwed up. I'm head. Queuing up. At your ex crib and you boot up. Take a shot, baby, we no rush. Hennessy and non-Q, that's a very hard choice.
I'm so sorry. This song gets me so excited. Again, I know it's not the best song, but there's just something about these two boys, you know? And they call themselves Ray Shremmerd. It was so random. I was happy for them. I was like, you know what? Listen. I just remember when my knees was good. Like, this song reminded me when my knees was good, bitch. When I could think about buying heels, bitch. It just reminded me of when I was really really thinking I could wear heels, like, for real. You know what I mean? It was back in the day. Back in the back. Again, this song I just feel like all of their singles, they did something for me. I can't call it. I want to say, I feel like besides that song, I've been listening to a lot of Summer Walker. I've been trying to discover new music, honestly. I've been trying to hit the random. But I feel like it's so many independent artists today. I really like Jessie Woo, though. I really hope she keeps on dropping music. I heard Relum. I really liked it. That shit was playing like a rent-free in my fucking head, bitch. Like, low-key, I almost wanted to learn fucking French Creole. Like, I almost wanted to learn Creolian. No shade. It was very close. But her voice is delicious. It annoys me. It annoys me when some of the girls put out projects, because I'm just like, ew, like, these girls be putting out amazing projects, and these fucking ugly ass fucking brands be fucking going with ugly ass ice spices. Like, I be just fucking sick. Oh, Spice dropped. Thank you for telling me. I like everything. Like I like folk punk, indie rock. I love R&B. I love fucking glitter trap. I fucking love glitter trap. I feel like that's my favorite genre of trap music is glitter trap. But I also enjoy like some jazz. I like neo soul. I appreciate like world sounds, like chants, like different cultures sharing like their cultural indigenous music. I just enjoy music. It's just delicious. Oh, Crystal, thank you for sharing. I'm definitely gonna give it a listen because I've definitely heard a couple things from her, but definitely not enough. Do y'all have any recommendations for me? Like, is there any like album or song that you really fuck with? I low key love albums more than songs. Like, I really love to listen to a whole body of work personally, but if there's a good single, like I would appreciate that. I've never heard of Kia. Tell me more. What? Justice and Tame Impala. That's exciting as fuck. Thank you for telling me. Yes, I really enjoyed Tame's last project. Um, I feel like Breathe a Little Deeper is one of my favorite songs by him. Um, but I remember when we all thought it was Tame Impala. Forever Your Girl album. Okay, will do. Word, thank you. Porsche Party, bitch. Yes, I love her. I'm obsessed with Porsche. She actually opened for Baby Mother and I saw her live. It was amazing. All right, Tenorel. Okay. Yes. Beautiful album. Giving Black folk freedom. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, wow. I appreciate y'all. Y'all are being abundant as fuck with me. A word. Johnny, I love you. Thank you for saying that. You're a bad bitch. But yeah, no, thank y'all for sharing genuinely. Like, I'm definitely gonna try to get into this. As I said, I watched the lives back again, so I'm definitely gonna go back and look at the chat and see what's up. She got good sound bites in it. She produced it. Oh, exciting. My question is this: do y'all ever find artists through other artists? Like, do you ever listen to an artist and that artist puts you on to somebody else, and you become a fan through them? Like, has that happened recently for you? I feel like I'm trying to think of the last artist that put me on to somebody else, and I was really grateful. Hmm. Honestly, I think it was when I saw Baby Mother and she put Say It in Porsche on her show, and I was like, dang. Oh wow, that's exciting. That's really fucking exciting. Yeah, no, I'm grateful for all the shares. Thank y'all, Dustin Conrad. Okay, damn. Yo, Flying Lotus is dope. Thundercat is really cool too. Shout out to Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Durag. That song is really cool. I feel kinda fly, standing next to you, baby girl. Do you like my durag? Uh, would you tell me the truth? Stay with me and help me through the night. In the sleep. That song is so good. And the video is amazing. Oh, Quinta was so cute in it. Or Quinta. Is it Quinta B? I thought it was Quinta. Someone help me. But yeah, I know the girlie that was in Abbott Elementary is in the music video and she's funny as hell. I appreciated it. No, he's so hot. Yeah, no, that'd be next level. Wowzers. Wowzers. Yo, did y'all notice, like, everybody and their godbrother made a video about Beyonce being a capitalist scumbag last month? Good God. Leo season was brutal, wasn't it? It just felt very productive, and I'm like, what's... I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you saw anything flat in my face. Quinta, thank you. Thank you, Crystal. Yeah, no. Abbott Elementary is really good. It's kind of like like, I don't want to say it's like The Office to make you think that it's cringy comedy. But I do think that the style is very much like tiny interviews off camera, like that fuel the main plot of the show. And that's what I'm saying. Like, The Office kind of had like an interview style. Like, honestly, I don't know if y'all noticed that, but like The Office and Parks and Rec are shot like a reality TV show. And I really feel like that's why they're so good, because like we love reality TV. So it's like watching reality TV that's scripted. It's really fucking wild to think about, but like yeah, mockumentary. But it's also, again, like, it's kind of giving us that thing that we love so much. Like, we love a deep dive into something very meaningless, low key. Like, I think that's the funny thing about being in this country, is just noticing like all the shit that. And like, again, I'm not trying to be shady, but like, I don't know, some documentaries, it's like, what are we watching really? Like, low key, like some documentaries, it's just kind of like, what is this? I do like a documentary. I did see What We Do in the Shadows. It didn't grasp me. It just didn't. It never grasped me. I feel like I like a dramedy. I love a dramedy. I love a gritty action series. You know, I love tragic backstory for character development. I love alternate timelines. Bitch, today at work, I literally watched all the Jurassic Parks. Thank you, Angelina. I hope you're doing well. And bitch, I did not know that there was a Jurassic Park. Like, I didn't know there were so many, my God. Like, I watched Jurassic Park Dominion. What the fuck is this? And you know how I was introduced to it? I literally happen to turn my head and I see this black woman and Chris Pratt running away from some demonic pterodactyl. And I'm like, oh my God, like, they've gone too far. Like, Jurassic Park, it should have stopped with the first one. There was no need to go back, bitch. There was no need to go back. Like, I don't like it. I don't like how, like, in the future we're expanding all these stories, because some of them are just terrible. And I don't know why we need to do this. Again, I don't hate dinosaurs, but I just feel like, how many times can you show us that it's bad for us to live with dinosaurs? How many times y'all gotta tell us, like, it was a big mistake? Like, how many times we gotta do this? It's frustrating. It's like, whether or not you take me to space, you take me underwater, I don't care. It's just boring at this point. But my boss was teaching me about how the TV works, and the vibes was very much like nothing more than PG-13. So I'm gonna be so for real, bitch. I'm planning on watching all types of stuff. Bitch, apparently they're putting on Little Giants tomorrow. I'm actually really excited about that. I low-key love Little Giants. I just don't understand the point of Jurassic Park. I wish I could get it. I feel like it's above me. Low key, I want to show y'all my work picture, because low key, bitch, I just feel like I look so wild. I'm like, I don't want to show y'all like my numbers or no shit like that, because you know how it should be. But bitch, sweetie, I am gagged. I am fucking gagged at this picture. I actually really didn't like it, but I already told them to take a second picture, and so I just let it go. My hair looked cute though. Ooh, do we hate Chris Pratt? Sidebar: are we watching the movie with Blake Lively? I know they've been. I know the white people have been talking about it a lot. I know they've been saying some weird stuff is going on with her and Ryan Reynolds, but I would really love to know. Live before time. I think working is bullshit. I think that we all have better things to do with our time versus funding the state in any meaningful way. However, I feel like one thing about me is I stay looking for a job that where I can just collect a check, and I feel like I found it. Not my high school badge. I'm fucking crying. I'm fucking crying, bitch. Like, no, I literally look like a little chicken nugget baby head. Like, I'm shook. Yeah, no, Blake is being dragged. I just wonder if the show is worth it. But yeah, as I said though, like um I literally just help people all day. Like my whole job is just doing like random acts of kindness for older people who most of the time who are just going through some fucked up shit. My boss actually showed me today that we have these things called sympathy boxes where like if someone cuz like I work at a hotel in a hospital. Most of the time people are only staying there because someone is going through something really fucked up or they're having a baby. Usually it's not having a baby. It's usually never having a baby. And so, unfortunately, someone was checking out today and someone had died. And so inside the box, there's water, there's food, like some cashews, and there's an obsidian stone. And then there's also a little poem that my boss put in there specifically because it's a poem that her grandmother used to use when people had passed and like she wanted to comfort them. And there's also this like little heart that has like a bunch of wildflower seeds on it that you can plant. And I feel like the box was really cool to put together, but also my boss gave it to somebody today, which was sad because like sometimes like you know you won't know what's happening, like you won't know what's going on with somebody, but she just kind of felt it. Like she felt it in the conversation, and she just grabbed it and gave it to him, and I could tell it mattered. And like again, there's like little moments. Like today, we were giving away free Rice Krispie treats, and there were all these people that were just like, "Thank you so much," and like they were just so grateful. And it's just like again, like people are going through some really fucked up shit, and so just any niceness you can offer them, and they're very grateful. And so I haven't met anyone who's mean or weird yet, which thank fuck. Everyone's been so nice. Like it's been like surreal. Like every day has just been better than the last. I've been laughing so much and learning a lot of things and also seeing really hot people. Like, oh my god, there are so many hot people at the fucking at the hospital. I'm really hoping I get to see my work crush. I've been looking for him. I literally want to talk to him so bad, but I like not on some thirsty shit. Well, slightly thirsty, but I feel like I'm in my era. Like I just feel like this is gonna sound how it sounds, but I feel like because I'm like dealing with someone who I'm really obsessed with, there's a part of me that feels like I feel way more confident to be like telling men that I think are hot, like that they're hot, which is something I usually don't do when I'm single because I feel like I don't want to start a relationship like that. Like, I feel like I don't want to start a relationship where I'm telling a man he's hot. I know it's gonna sound how it sounds, but I feel like I'm trying to build my confidence around like complimenting men because like sometimes. Not Rick. Not Rick. Not Rick, not Rick, not Rick. There's this dude, I think I told y'all, he looks like a mix of Genuine and Maxwell. I think I told y'all that he was basically just a light skinned man with some glasses, but he's fine as hell. And I've seen him a few times, and I caught him telling this white bitch that she was racist. And like low key, that's also part of why like I'm attracted to him. Like he's hot, but I also saw him drag this shit out of this white bitch, and I could not stop because I literally was about to be late for work. But I was smiling so hard. I was like, ooh, that is so sexy. Like I live for like a man of color, especially like I feel like he's probably mixed, but I live for like a man of color like telling a white person that they're racist as fuck. Like pussy just gets so wet. Like, he laughed at the bitch and was like, you're racist as fuck. And, like, was disgusted with her. And I was like, yes, God. But also, I low-key want to go down there and be like, hey, you're hot. But also, do you want me to report that lady? Because I will. And I'll use my Caucasian voice. Sure will. And honestly, I feel like at this point, I'm going to ask the Gemini girl to do it because she has a really good Caucasian voice. I feel like she could get someone in big trouble. Low-key, me and Dane were scheming. Like, we were talking about paying the rent under Nat's name. And we were going to pretend to be Nat's mom and, like, pretend to be, like, British. And I was like, hello. I was like, my name is... Yeah, I was going to come with a fake name. I was like, I want to pay on behalf of my son. I would like to pay on behalf of him. And then I was, like, using a British accent. And I was like, he's my own son, he is. And I want to see about his debts. And then fucking Dane's dumbass is like, I know about a transporter. But we're just like trying to pretend to be British and talk and like try to pretend like we're gonna call like the fucking the management people and be like, hello, we'd like to just make it right on behalf of me son, you know, because we're not trying to get caught out, bitch. And honestly, at the end of the day, I'm gonna be so fucking for real. Like, I do not want to be on a lease. I really don't. And most importantly, I would rather just keep this man name on this lease, girl. That's where I'm at. Like, I just feel like Nat, like, yo, that was our plan. The first accent, I was trying to give, rural Irish. I was trying to give rural Irish. Me son, I'm calling on behalf of me son. He's not right. He's not right. He left his debts, he did. But that's not how I raised him. That's not how I raised him. I'm so sorry, bitch. I was getting too into it. I gotta calm down. I'm so sorry, bitch. I ain't gotta get out of there. Not Doubtfire. Not Doubtfire. You know what? You know what, Mina? Now we gotta practice more. Y'all funny as hell. Woo. I know my neighbors hate me, bitch. I know they want me to move away. Let me stop. You know what? Tell me why these two men, I don't know where they were from. They were definitely from a different country. And they were deep dark skinned men who like just moved in across the hallway. And they was trying to break into the fucking closets on the side of the hall. And those closets are like holding like machinery for the building. Like, and they was trying to get in there, trying to see what was in there. And I just started telling them about how, like, I believe the whole building is corrupted. Like, I just started going in. Because, like, they were disgusted by, like, how it looked. Like, I don't know if they, like, actually seen it before they moved in all the way. I don't know, bro. They were just very disgusted. But I was like, babe, it's terrible here. And then low-key, bitch, like, in the hallway, like, near the front, there stay being little floods and shit, and they stay not like cleaning the carpet all the way. The carpet stay being wet. And I low-key want to kind of get the tenants together and be like, yo, y'all want to do a little class action? Because it's like, bitch, like, I can't believe it. I don't think everybody able to pay their rent on time right now either. I just feel like we might as well just try to get the company. We might as well just try to go, like, triangulate an attack against them because there's a lot of people that live up in here. And I just feel like all we need to do is just call somebody from, like, I don't know, maybe not Better Business Bureau, but definitely from, like, the state. Because I feel like if they did an air quality test in the hallway, they would definitely pick up mold for sure. So there's a tiny part of me that feels like I kind of want them to, you know. But there's a part of me that wonders, like, if that would be the best case scenario for my ass Cause if we gotta relocate, I don't know if I'm gonna count. Cause bitch, I owe them money. Bitch, they might be like, if you owe them money, you just got like out. But that don't make sense, right? I don't know, girl. But all I do know is we're living in the craziest time of life. Bitch, I've been here a long periodically time, bitch. I definitely gotta go. Dang. I love hanging out with y'all. Like literally, it feels like when I come here, it feels like this is gonna sound how it sounds, but if you're old like me, you'll remember this show. But it's called Are You Afraid of the Dark? And it's basically a show where like they would all like all these kids would somehow like meet up in the woods around this campfire and they would tell a story or everyone would tell us, or each one would tell a different story every week. And at the end, like they would throw some sand on the fire. And I was so jealous because I'm like, damn, like imagine having friends and then also imagine having friends that knew all at the same time to go to a campfire, to a bonfire in the woods. I just feel like that sounds like some Gen X shit. That shit don't sound like no millennial shit. Like it don't sound like that. Not the plumber man. Honestly, I want to watch that on Discord too. Like I feel like we should definitely have a channel for like throwbacks from the 90s and the 80s and shit cuz there's a lot of shows that I want to watch again and I just feel like a channel for that might be helpful. But yeah, no, I'm grateful that folks want to create a community online with me. That's so exciting. Thank y'all for being sweet. Thank y'all for being cool. Thank y'all for the orders this week too. Like honestly, I've been just so blessed. I know that I'm not the most on point with my business, but I'm hoping that starting this new business, starting this new financial and career journey will make it more realistic for me to continue on in the plant medicine business because I really do have a lot of goals when it comes to like my personal business, but I feel like right now, I think I'm really just trying to get to a point where if things go left, I can take care of it. And I feel like that's one thing I haven't had to worry about. Like my business is doing so well that I never had to worry about if things went left or if things went bad or if like something happened. And at this point, I just don't want to play with it no more. Like I want to make sure that if something happens, I can immediately correct it. I can immediately give a good timeline for things and I can just move better. I know not everybody's gonna wait around for me to get it together, but I've appreciated all the support. With that being said, there is a giveaway happening on my channel. There really is no thing that you have to do other than have purchased from me in the past. If you haven't purchased from me in the past, there will be a giveaway every week. My desire is to basically just like let people pick through a poll on my Twitter what kind of prize they want that week. And then I'll go to a generator where I put in everybody's name that ever purchased from me into the generator. And then I just find out, who's going to win the prize that week. And so there's going to be a weekly giveaway. Again, all it takes to win is to purchase something from my shop. You do not need to purchase anything to be a supporter of me, sharing any of my content, sharing my menu. That is super helpful. Um, Even coming here and hanging out like that means something that adds up. So just thank you again for supporting me in any way. This week's prize is mushrooms, just putting that out there. And this week's prize is gonna be up to whoever is getting the prize. So if they wanted a candy bar, if they wanted a mushroom jar of honey, if they wanted a mushroom gummy, I'm going to accommodate them because I really want to be someone who can offer things but also be able to do giveaways. And it's something I wish I would have done in the past because honestly, bitch, probably would have been doing a lot better. People do love free shit. Like, honestly, like one of the reasons why I shop at the grocery store I shop at is because it's close as fuck and also they give us a lot of free shit. And so with that being said, I am super interested in spoiling the fuck out of y'all. So just thank y'all for fucking with me in any capacity. Thank y'all for being cool. Thank y'all for being abundant. And thank y'all for staying up super late. Like, I hope y'all can wash our faces and brush our teeth. But if we can't, bitch, be gentle with yourself. Do a coconut oil pull, olive oil pull for your mouth. Sometimes we can't get to it, babe. It happens. But I hope that you just remember there's other things we could do to do less and take the stress off because, taking care of ourselves shouldn't be a chore, but sometimes it can feel like it. It's okay to take breaks. You're not a dirty bitch. Even if you feel like a dirty bitch, you just a tired bitch. Anyways, I love you. Bye.